Yo ho ho! Alright, here we go. Let's get started. My name is Noah, and I will be your lovely DM today. We're doing a pirate AU. Yeah, it's gonna be pirates. Please. Yeah.
Howdy, I'm Audio. I'm going to be playing as Donut West Steel, a UPAN cowpoke who had the unfortunate luck of having never been to the ocean before and is suddenly finding themselves being a pirate.
Good luck. Godspeed.
Hi, I'm Mira. I'm going to be playing Sammy Jax, Frankenelli Toon Barbarian, level 4 Barbarian, level 1 Cleric of Prismatone.
Hey, I'm Ghostygoo. I'm going to be playing Floof, who is a firebug chicken and a cleric of Reynard, god of being a general bastard.
Alright, we stand. We stand.
And I am Artist of Obsessions, and I'm going to be playing Tally Mark, a rubber hose toon who usually looks like a witch. Not today. Not today.
Not today.
They look like a little pirate today.
Alright. So let's, get officially started, I guess. Okay. So, I'm gonna start you off with a little... What are y'all's usual sleeping arrangements? Tell me about that.
Donut will usually find the nearest dark corner and tip their hat down and just take a quick cat nap before moving on their way.
Okay.
Sammy will generally, when he's back in Toontown and not wandering, trying to figure out what the hell he's supposed to be doing with his life, he will be curled up in a hole in the wall in an alleyway with his brother Coda.
Mm-hmm.
Floof, no matter where he is, he does the little bird bun thing chickens do.
I do enjoy that.
Oh my goodness. Tally can sleep pretty much anywhere. She slept in trees, she slept in alleyways, she slept underneath park benches, she slept... If there's a place out there, Tally has probably slept in it.
Valid. Okay. Alright, so it's... I'd say it's relatively common for you guys to just fall asleep wherever. Okay, that's good. Well, it's not particularly late night for you, but each and every one of you has been hit with an unavoidable, unignorable wave of exhaustion. You are all just so tired.
This again.
It's not exhaustion. It's not exhaustion like the mechanic. It's just, sleepiness. Introduction. You get ready, cozy yourself down, hunker down, get ready for bed, close your eyes, and drift off. Only to be awoken by the sound of something crashing above you. All of you make a dex roll.
Immediately?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Right now.
Like, saving throw, right?
Yep, dex saving throw right now.
Peck.
Alright, Tally.
Okay, that's a +2. 20
Uh-oh.
+2. Oh! 21! Dirty 21!
Tally got a 16.
Alright. So, Audio, I am so sorry.
Howdy.
Donut, I am so sorry. You thump your head pretty hard in the ground and you end up with a mild concussion. Ouchie.
Oh.
No.
Oh, right off the bat, huh?
Yep. Don't worry, it's not an injury thing, it's just like, oh man, that sucks. Alright. The rest of you, congratulations, you managed to get a high enough roll. Y'all roll out of, well, it's definitely not a bed you just rolled out of, but you rolled out of it, and luckily, no major injuries. So, yeah, you, no concussions, no bruises. It's been a day. As you roll out of bed, you notice that, first of all, this is not your bed. This is not even a bed. It is a hammock and the ground is lightly swaying. Would any of you like to roll perception to see where the fuck you are?
Oh boy.
Yes, please.
Sammy's afraid of those, but he would like one very much so.
And Donut roll perception despite bonking their head.
Yes, there is no consequences to
Allie
that.
rolled a 17 for her perception.
15.
I will let you know the DC for this is extraordinarily low.
Another 9.
And yet, Donut still failed it. Floof, are you rolling?
Donut probably rolled out of bed or the hammock and like.
Oh no.
That one.
Alright.
To be fair, Floof isn't very smart.
Floof, you have come to the realization that this is not your beautiful house, and there is not your beautiful wife. And actually, Donut, you realize this, and also this is a boat. You are on a boat. Tally and Sammy.
I've never been on a boat before.
You know it's a boat though. Tally and Sammy, you are not wearing the clothes you fell asleep in. You are instead wearing, well, if you looked up pirate on Google and like looked up costumes, it'd probably be something similar to what you're wearing right now. The ground is swaying, and there's really nowhere else for you to go, but I guess onto the deck, unless you wanted to do something else. So, would all of you like to head up to the deck?
Sure. Sammy
No.
is...
Allie is hiding immediately because what the heck is going on?
Sammy's shading cells are a very solid gray right now. He is very confused.
Okay.
Floof is having a crisis.
All of you
Why
are
is the
just
ground
panicking.
moving?
Donut's gonna get up and like rub their head and just look around and like, how much did I have to drink last night?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so
Really going for the root beer, huh?
hitting hard on that diet Dr. Pepper, Dr. Peppy. So I'm getting the impression that none of you are going up to the deck. You're just staying there.
Sammy will peek his head up from the deck because he is very confused and wants to know what the heck is going on.
Oh, right. Well, Sammy, this is specific to you and you alone. The rest of you, you're just trying to figure out what the peck is going on. As you make your way through the underbelly of the ship, the smell of salt water grows ever stronger, and you hear singing? Somebody's singing sea shanties, and they're not actually all that bad at it either. The sun is rising directly in front of the ship's bow, and all around you are pirates. They pay you no mind and are all running around doing various tasks. You look up to see a pirate captain, a rather tall, worn tabby cat. He has a very large hat, complete with a ginormous feather, and his coat is in pretty good quality. It doesn't take much to realize that he's staring directly at you, Sammy, and the look in his eyes chills you to the bone. There is an option.
Sammy...
You have a very, very slight sense that you may know him if you roll for history.
I'm gonna do that, and Sammy's shade skills are immediately a very deep purple.
Oh boy.
Where is history located? Scroll. Oh boy, just a straight 20. Okay. 20. 14.
14. Alright. Lucky you! This is none other than the dread pirate Tabby. The weird thing is, he was just a character in a fairly popular children's book series a few decades ago. Definitely not a real dude. Definitely looks real to you, though. Now that you have placed the name and the face, he lets out a very loud yell. He's like, all ye gather round. I have an important announcement to make. Would the other three of you like to roll, I don't know, perception to see if you heard that?
Sure.
Yep. Oh, this is so different from Rose's perception. I'm not used to adding things. Oh, well, it didn't matter.
Jesus Christ, all of you.
I think, like, Tally's just, like, hidden herself in a barrel just immediately because
Well, the thing is, she's
Rogue
she's
Instinct is
underneath the
pure
main
equal
ship. She's
high.
in the bowels of the ship. You guys are underneath the deck. Except for Sammy, because Sammy was the brave one. All right, so okay, so the three of you did not hear the very loud captain yelling. That's something I need to note down.
Boy.
Luke's just standing around having a crisis. He's like, am I a chicken dreaming of being a pirate, or a pirate dreaming of being a chicken?
It's been that kind of a day, hasn't it? It's just starting too. Well, the captain gathers all the different pirates around. They all stop and they all kind of grumble. They're like, all right, whatever you say, Captain. I'm assuming, Sammy, that in order to look like you're part of the group, you walk up and you're like, all right, I belong here, totally. I'm not going to make you roll anything for that. Not yet, anyway. And he gathers the crew around and he looks around. And he's like, there's folks missing here. Somebody go wake those troublemakers up. I need every hand on deck right now. And a very small ocelot, like this thing is tiny. This is a very small cat. Is like, hey, Captain! And runs off, only to be like, wait, where am I looking? Anywhere where you think they'd be. Hey, Captain! And runs off again. They are running in the opposite direction of where you're supposed to be, of where you guys are.
I love them already.
Okay. He notices this and he just sighs and he goes, all right. Well, I know we've been out in the sea for a few days now. Nothing new for you, I'm sure. But I've been having some doubts about the, how should I say, loyalty of y'all. Starting to think that there's folks who aren't who they say they are. But I'm sure y'all will prove yourself. Right? And he looks around at every single individual pirate and they're all slightly shaking. Like, this cat's pretty tall and he's also surprisingly really intimidating. And he's just like, if I get even the slightest hint that any of you are planning on stabbing me in the back, let's just say I'll stab you in the front first. All right, thank you for the pep talk, lads and lassies. We have somewhere to be. And he points at Sammy and he goes, you there.
Aye, Captain.
I need your help.
Aye, Captain.
We got something for you to see. And
Captain.
he thank you. He takes you around. He puts his paw around your shoulder, and the other pirates go off to do their random activities. And he's like, "I'm sure you can keep a secret, can't you?"
Aye, Captain.
Good. Our last port, I managed to get my hands on a very, very lovely map here. Would you please join me in my quarters?
Aye, Captain.
Before he says that, before he completely rolls off, he goes, oh, but first, find first mate Floof.
Aye, Captain.
So he's gonna pat you on the back, which is more like a him shoving you, and you're gonna have to go find whoever first mate Floof is.
Sammy is very, 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 very dark purple right now.
No idea what's going on.
Darkest of purple.
So, I don't know, would you like to look for this first mate Floof? You might have already met him.
Yes. Sammy's gonna look very hard because, oh my gosh, he is terrified and does not want to get on this Captain's bad side. Even though he really is starting to wonder if this is a dream, he doesn't want to die in a nightmare.
Alright, would you like to roll investigation?
Yes, I would very much love to. Roll for investigation. 12.
You can guess, judging from the way he looked, that First Mate Floof was one of the individuals who was not among the initial group. So whoever it is, whoever the first mate is, they're probably hanging out below decks.
Sammy's gonna go below deck again.
If you'd like, this is where you can interact with your fellow pirates. Sorry, I got loud family in the background. How about the rest of you? Would you happen to know perhaps who it is that Sammy's looking for? Did I die?
Okay.
Real quick, Callie's gonna pinch herself. Callie's like pinching herself to see if this is a dream or not.
Okay.
Donut's probably been fixing their hat and kind of looking around, and then just like, I guess I'm here now, and I guess they'll probably go over to Tally, honestly, because if Tally looks distressed.
Okay.
Uh,
What about you?
Floof
What about
is
you,
probably
Floof? How you
just,
doing?
Yeah, he's sort of like looking at his wing hands, I guess, and just being like, perhaps my previous life was but a dream.
I love him so much. Any ideas on what else to do?
probably just looking up at. Tally's just looking up at Sammy like, what is happening? What is happening?
Sammy or Donut?
Is
Sammy, because I thought Sammy said that he was going over to talk to Tally.
Donut was.
no, that was Donut.
Oh, Donut. Never mind. Sorry.
What about you, Sammy? Where are you going, Sammy? You're still looking for
well,
the
he's
first
going-
mate.
Yeah. I did mention that I wanted to go down below deck. Is there any other spaces besides where we were all woken up?
There's the crew's quarters, which is where you started off in. There is the brig, which is all the way closer to the bottom of the ship. There is the cargo, which is bottom back. I don't have a map, and I'm sorry about that. For all of you, if you need a reference again, I can just list it off. There is the kitchen/eating area.
Okay, well, Sammy's gonna kind of assume that First Mate Floof was in the group that he woke up and they didn't follow, so he is going to go back to the sleeping quarters.
All right. You have been greeted by 3 pirates who are all in various states of distress, apparently.
Donut isn't really distressed.
Well,
Donut's like, I guess I'm a pirate now.
you know what? Completely valid option. Well, Tally's definitely distressed.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Sammy is going to he was gonna just kind of look around and go, is there a First Mate Floof in here? Captain wants to see you.
Dare say that is my name, but I am unsure of what a first mate is.
Honestly, I'm a little clueless. The same. I'm a little clueless as well. But if that's your name, I think the captain wants you up deck.
Wait,
I think he wants all of you up deck.
You-
Oh, boy.
you guys know what's going on? I'm so confused
Hey.
right now.
Tally, are you sure? Tally, hold on. I'm gonna back up. Are you sure you want to announce that you're confused as to what's going on and potentially reveal that maybe you're not who you say you are amongst a bunch of people who are also probably who they say they are?
guess what? Tally's a kid.
Tally is a child. That is correct.
They need. Tally is a child and doesn't know what's going on. They're looking to the adults and being, please help me.
Question out of curiosity: how tall is Tally?
Oh, Tally's short. She's little. I don't know how tall to describe her, but she's shorter than the engineer by like a head. So.
Larger or shorter than 2 feet?
I don't know. The engineer is.
I think the engineer's like.
I think he's like 4 feet ish. 4 feet ish.
Probably like feet tall. Then, not very tall.
Oh, I mean, if she's taller than 2 feet, she's taller than Floof.
Oh my gosh.
Sammy is like basically reaches Larry's shoulders, so he's pretty tall.
Donut is just 4 feet tall. We have a short cast, and then Sammy's here.
Littles and one tall.
Well, Sammy is. Can I roll? Should I roll insight to pick up on Tally's panicking, or do you think it's really obvious?
That's up to Tally.
I mean, it's probably pretty obvious, especially since like Tally has like a permanent shadow on their face, and it's gotten a little bit bigger the more panicked they've been getting.
Okay, yeah. So Sammy's gonna pick on that, and he gonna just kind of walk over and like kind of kneel down in front of Tally and just kind of lean in conspiratorially and go, "You woke up here too?"
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Okay.
Tally just looks immediately relieved, but also still panicking because why is this happening?
Okay. Calm down. Take a breath. Just breathe in and then breathe out.
Okay, breathing in. And like Tally's just taking a couple minutes just to remember how to breathe.
Okay. And Sammy puts his hands on Tally's shoulders and very seriously, and his fear has his color has shifted from purple to an orange. You are going to need to be very calm here. The captain of the ship is already suspicious. I don't know why we both woke up here, but you're going to need to pretend that you belong here.
Okay.
Otherwise, they're most likely going to kill us. So you're going to need to be brave. Okay? Can you do that for me?
Alright, well, there's a moment where Tally's shadow just immediately covers their whole body at the mention of death. And then it's right back to me, like, on her face. And she's just, yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
Okay.
I can do that. Yeah.
Okay. I'll protect you. Okay? I'm not gonna let anything happen to you over my dead body.
Okay.
Can we hear this?
Sammy is very quiet right now. He's like basically whispering to Tally, so you're gonna probably have to roll for that.
But Donut came to stand by Tally.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's true.
Uh-oh, you've just revealed your plans to everyone.
Sammy saw a child in distress. He's willing to fight people to protect this child now.
Oh, he's gonna kick some ass. Alright. That's good to know.
I think Floof may have heard, so...
Oh yeah, Floof got a 17 right there.
Yeah, Floof's pretty aware. So all of you are now aware of that. You guys have no clue what's going on here.
Donut's gonna take their hat off and gonna hold it against their chest and is gonna look at Sammy and Tally and say, well, I don't know about you two, but I'm thinking that if you woke up here and we woke up here and we ain't supposed to be here, best course of this plan is gonna be not announcing it in front of 2 other people that you don't know. And then Donut is going to put their hat back on and say, "It's a pleasure to meet you, though. I'm Donut."
So if
Sammy.
you guys are okay with it, Floof is going to like raise his tiny arms and say, "Join me in a huddle."
Sammy joins the huddle.
Donut will
Yes.
walk over to the huddle.
Tally does as well.
He's like, "I dare say we could use some guidance," and he casts guidance on all of you.
Oh.
It's a cantrip, so I can just throw this one out.
Rad.
What does guidance do again?
So guidance gives you a D4, for one ability check of your choice.
Okay.
Rad.
In
We
addition to
might need
your
that very
modifier?
soon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So basically, it's a last ditch attempt if you make a really, really bad roll.
Okay.
Valid.
Mhm.
All right.
Probably gonna need that.
Yeah, you guys are definitely
So-
gonna need that.
So, we're pretending to be pirates? Is that what's going on?
No, we're gonna have to be pirates until we can get off this damn ship.
Oh. Oh, that's a bad word.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Someone please explain to me what a pirate is.
Oh no. The shadow is growing again.
Oh, my fine feathered fellow, a pirate is, to say the least, a person of the sea who commits crimes. And unfortunately, we are going to have to commit some crimes.
Do you
Also-
consider arson a crime?
We should commit arson on a boat. That sounds like a bad idea.
Indeed. That sounds like a very bad idea.
I'll just put that one in my back pocket then.
Maybe save that for like when we're all safely in the harbor.
I love y'all so much.
Indeed.
That I do.
Say that
I appreciate you, but also,
Did you say that the captain was expecting us?
We're taking a bit while.
yeah, the captain's
Yeah.
We need to hurry.
waiting. He's looking down at his fake little wristwatch, and he's like, "Where the fuck is the first mate?"
All
I
right,
think Tally's gonna pull away from the huddle and just be like, "All right."
Now, my fine feathered fellow, you are first mate Floof.
Indeed.
I believe you should take our fellow pirate who came to look for you, and why don't you go ahead and skedaddle on up, and me and the little one here will come up in a minute.
Yep, that sounds like a plan.
And Floof does exactly that.
Sammy's gonna follow.
All right. So
Donna is going to, sorry,
go ahead. No, you first.
is going to turn to Tally and say, "I do believe I have not caught your name."
I'm Tally. And she awkwardly like holds out a little hand that's like usually covered by a long sleeve, but at the moment it's a little hand that's a mitten glove.
Donut doesn't have any visible hands, but Donut does in fact reach out and shake Tally's hand, even though it doesn't look like anything is holding Tally's hand.
Tally probably jumps a little bit when there's just an invisible hand. She calms down quickly, like, "Oh, okay, this is fine." Oh,
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance, young Tally.
it is. It's nice to meet you too. Oh, okay.
All right, and with that, the camera is going to cut over to Sammy and Floof. You have managed to make it up to the deck, up towards the captain's quarters, which, of course, are very fine-looking oaken doors that open up into basically the captain's own little man cave, but on the sea. Sea cave? No, it's not the same thing. Seaman cave?
Seaman Cave.
Seaman
Mermaid Cove.
Cave.
Who knows? Whatever. And he sees the
Cave
two
of
of
the man
you.
variety.
He sees the two of you. Dread Pirate Tabby sees the both of you, and he's sitting at his desk with with his elbows on the desk, head kind of pushing down, and he looks up and he goes, "Oh, thank the Lords you're here." And he gestures for Floof to come closer, Floof specifically. And Sammy, you're free to follow if you'd like. Close the doors behind you.
Cautiously.
Have you guys ever seen like the cartoon crab scuttling motion?
Yeah.
That is exactly what Floof does with his feet as he gets closer to the cat.
Sammy's going to shut the door.
Thank you, Maddie.
Slightly purple again.
Laddie, you know what I've called you here? Not you, Floof. You know why you're here.
Captain, is it something to do what you told me up on deck a little bit earlier?
Absolutely. You see, this is one of the few maps I've found that I cannot make head nor tail of. So I'm giving it to you, and I know you're handy with the navigational. So you're going to read this, and you're going to make sure we get to where we're going. And Floof here, and he pats Floof really hard on the back, like once again, it's more like the boom sort of thing. Floof here will be keeping an eye on you. If you need something done, you ask him. I've got to make sure the rest of these scallywags get to doing what they're supposed to be doing. And with that, he stands up and he says, I'm trusting the two of you to stay in here. But if even one thing's out of place, it'll be out of place. And he walks out and closes the doors behind him. The doors are not locked, so you could follow him if you wanted to. But you have now been given a map. I also did not draw the map, so if you'd like me to describe the map, I can do so.
Should Sammy roll perception to see if he can actually make heads or tails of the map?
I was actually going to suggest that... Oh yeah, sorry, sir. I had to sneeze really bad. Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead. Perception.
Okay. 20 plus 4. 21. A dirty 21 again.
Alright, you could pick up on this pretty well. The problem with this map that, for some reason, for some reason Captain Tabby could not pick up on, was the fact that, well, it doesn't seem to be written in Common.
Okay.
It's written in Growlix, and for some reason, despite being a Toon, he cannot read Growlix. So,
Alright.
you can also investigate or generally see if you can figure out how this map works to get you guys on the thing. The map in particular is leading you to a destination known as... Hold on, let me type it. Let me type it up for you guys, because it's hard to pronounce. Cinnamon Island.
Cinnamon.
No cinnamon.
The
cinnamon.
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 Yes.
The cinnamon.
Nah, cinnamon.
Yes, na cinnamon.
Gosh. No cinnamon.
I love it.
Yep. I had to spell it because I have to like actually physically read it in order to know how I pronounce it because I had something planned. But anyway, so that's the destination you're going to.
Okay.
However you think is the best way to read a map, I'm open to your interpretation. In the meantime, though, while you're figuring that out, I'm going to skip over to Back on Deck, where, well, not Back on Deck, but hey, Donut, how you doing?
Donut's doing good. Donut had been sort of a lime green down below, and has kind of shifted more to like a dark purpley magenta.
Dark purpley magenta. All right.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Tally? Because I'm pretty sure you're still with Donut.
Oh, Tally is like sticking next to Donut like glue. She hasn't. She's trying to be brave, but that's kind of hard for Tally since she's just one anxious bean.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And Sammy did mention that you could probably die if you do this wrong, which is totally helpful for a child to hear.
Yeah.
Sam does not know how to parent, okay? He is not really an adult.
Let's just. Should we go on the deck? Because if we're pretending to be pirates, we probably have to pretend to be working, right?
Lead the way then, young Tally.
Okay. Tally hesitates for like a solid 5 minutes before finally leading the way.
Donut probably waited like 30 seconds and then sort of like gave like a shake of the head that's like very much, that's absolutely valid of you, and then just sort of started leading the way.
Okay, Tally's very grateful.
All right. Well, you make your way. You make your way up the steps to, I assume, where you're supposed to be. And the ship is actually in relatively good order. There are a few things here and there that somebody with a clever eye could pick up on. In general, though, you did notice well, you assume it's the captain. You have no idea because you've never seen him before. The captain is just standing there, overlooking the entire ship. Would you two like to perhaps guess what it is you're supposed to be doing? I will give you a hint. I did make it easy and make it things that you guys are already pretty skilled at.
Well.
Donut is going to point up, like, gonna put a hand on Tally's shoulder and like point up to the crow's nest. Oh, wait, Donut doesn't have visible hands. Donut is going to jerk their head towards the crow's nest and say, "Why don't you scamper on up the ropes, darling? That way, at least, if anything goes wrong, you'll have a bit of a way to see them coming."
Okay, thank you. And then Tally immediately like goes to scamper up the ropes.
I'm gonna need you to roll. I think that'd be acrobatics because it's a lot of fancy footwork.
Oh yeah, acrobatics. I can do acrobatics.
Thank God for that modifier. Yeah, you do manage to do it.
Yeah.
You're not used to the swaying of the ship, so you do struggle just a little bit, but you get up there really quickly. The captain, who's been watching you, seems satisfied, nods his head, turns and looks on, and yells at some more people to do some other things. Donut, you still need to find whatever you're supposed to be doing. If you want to, you can ask a fellow pirate. However, you will need to persuade them to help you out here. Or just...
Donut's gonna walk up to the captain and say good morning. Is gonna walk up to who they assume is the captain because they've been doing captainy things, and Donut's gonna pull their hat off and say, "Morning, Captain."
Morning. Donut, isn't it?
Yeah, Captain.
What are you doing above deck, lad? Don't you have somewhere you're supposed to be?
I just wanted to say good morning, Captain.
I do
And
appreciate it.
it's a fine morning.
That it is.
And then Donut's gonna put their hat back on and promptly turn around and go back under deck.
Good job. Captain shakes his head. He's like, all right, all right.
While Tally's up in the crow's nest, can she actually take a look around at what's going on around everywhere?
Like, where in specific are you looking? Like the ocean, the ship?
Just like in general.
That's a perception.
Like getting a vibe for the ship. Yeah. Ooh, 13.
Okay. So it's kind of hard because the crow's nest is actually pretty high up. But you do pick up on some things. The ship seems to be heading directly east, like straight east because the sun is still rising. There are tinges of purple in the sky as the sky is slowly lightening. It's a relatively clear day. There's a light breeze. Otherwise, basically, it's perfect sailing conditions. But there is just water as far as the eye can see around you.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Is there anything...
Seeing that, Tally's shadow is getting bigger again because, guess what? She doesn't know how to swim.
Uh-oh.
And that the thought of falling in that is terrifying.
All right, so with that, I'm gonna ollie over back to Floof and Sammy, unless you have anything else you'd like to try and do. Either you, Tally, or Donut.
Can Donut roll like, investigation to actually try and figure out what they're supposed to be doing?
Yes, you may.
Cool. Because Donut was able to guesstimate because what Tally needed to do, but they also have no idea. Okay.
So, well, you rolled a dirty 21, so I'm going to be really nice to you and say you're supposed to be manning the cannons. The cannons are kept below deck because that's safer. So that means you have to check the gunpowder, make sure you've got enough ammunition around you, make sure that the things that are actually working are tight in position, and so forth. You do, however, have another pirate to help you out with some of the more difficult tasks. So in general, I'm going to have to ask you to do a strength check because...
Yeah. Do I need to roll it right now?
Yes, you do.
Okay. That's +4.
You're doing fantastic. Boy, howdy, once you pick up on something, you pick up on it. Honestly, the other pirate takes a step back and is like, whew, you're good at what you do, aren't you?
Donut just nods their head and keeps going.
Okay. And I think I will now officially go back to Floof and Sammy. How's the map treating you?
Well, what's the light source in the captain's quarters?
Various lamps. It's actually pretty well lit. It's not too difficult to see. And also it's morning, and the way the windows are positioned, because there are windows in here, allows a good amount of light to get through.
Okay, Sammy's gonna, like, hold the map up to the light to make sure that he's not, like, missing anything hidden.
Okay.
So should I roll, like, investigation?
Would you like to?
Yes.
Okay, then do so.
That's 3d20. At 6. He sees nothing.
You do have guidance if you need it.
Guidance.
Yeah.
But also, I don't think you're going to get anything that would help that out.
Yeah. I don't think so either, so I'm gonna save the guidance.
Also, oh my god, I forgot to mention, I did forget to mention, Ghosty, because your birthday was this past week, you get a free inspiration point, because I love you.
Hey, birthday point.
Happy birthday again.
I should have mentioned that earlier, and I'm so sorry.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Da da da.
Okay, so Sammy, you hold this map up to the light and you positioned it wrong, so instead you get blinded by the sun for like a good 2 seconds. You're like, ah, geez, ow.
Oof. Ouch.
You drop the map,
Is
and
yikes.
yeah. You drop the map. Good job. Floof, would you like to maybe help out or something, or maybe do something else that might work?
Let me check my spells list real quick. Because I have something that might be thematically interesting.
Thematically. Ooh.
Okay, since Floof is also a sorcerer, he has cantrips out the wazoo, so he's going to cast light in one hand and like sort of gesture for Sammy to like try it in front of that.
Okay. It looks like light actually makes an object brighten up.
Can I try pulling something out of my hammer space?
Absolutely. Roll for hammer space.
That's the D20,
That's
right?
a D10.
Okay, D10. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
I thought it was D20.
No, D20 is if you fail.
Oh, right.
So you can just say whatever you want to pull out.
Baseball.
Okay. You pull out a baseball. And you light it. And now it is a little orb. It is just an orb. Sammy, would you like to try looking at the map through the orb?
Yes.
I'm gonna let you roll again then. Alright.
15.
Good news. The orb did nothing. There was nothing hidden through the map. This guy just can't read Growlix. Other than that, it is a perfectly normal map.
Okay.
Now what you gotta do is figure out a way to translate what the map says into, oh, let's actually go there. How do you think you'd do that?
Oh boy. There's probably Sammy's gonna look around to see if he can find any other maps of the same kind of destination world and stuff to see if he can like maybe translate what the directions are saying into a different map.
I will let you know you are overthinking it a little bit. There is something that you can roll that will help you out.
Is it perception or best? I don't know what.
So it's about your surroundings. It's about nature. It's about navigation.
Is it nature?
Nope. But you can try that if you'd like.
Survival.
There we go. You want to try rolling
you
survival?
Yes. Okay. Plus 4. 18.
All right.
Nice.
So, from what you can tell, this is actually pretty good news. You got an 18 on that, meaning that you can read this map like the back of your hand. So far, from what you can tell, and I am going to give you a little bit of a nudge here because it is based upon like what you've already experienced. I did mention that the ship was heading exactly due east. The map seems to be coordinated wise, you're basically heading in the right direction. It's just a matter of how long it's going to take.
Okay.
The captain manages to stop to grab in right as you realize that, so lucky you. You did get a bonus point with the captain. The captain's very happy with you. Floof, you still need to relay this information to people besides the captain.
So,
I will leave it open to you however you want to do that.
So I guess Floof is going to quickly scuttle out the door and onto the deck, and he's going to just scream, "We're going the right way!" Scuttle back.
Can I get you to please roll,
Would it be Charisma?
I would say even performance. Because, like, you gotta get these guys to
Make
actually
sure
listen
that-
to you. Unless you
Make
have
sure
another,
that we
unless you have
actually
another
yelled it loud
argument
enough.
that you'd like to make.
The persuasion? Because I'm persuading them to listen, I guess, maybe.
All right. Okay, then roll for persuasion.
Okay.
Congratulations, you absolutely failed it.
F.
F in the chat.
F in the chat.
I mean, you get a good chunk of the pirates who are above deck to look at you and you go, okay, fine, whatever. But all the pirates below deck, including and the one at the wheel, completely did not hear a word you said. Luckily, because you're just saying that you're going in the right direction, you don't really do anything different. So at least you weren't telling them to turn any direction.
Amazing.
You basically did absolutely nothing. Good job.
Notices this, gets angry, and puffs out into like a little tiny bird orb.
Borb. Okay.
Orb.
All right. So here comes a fun part. This is for all of you in general, because we've already gotten the basics done, and this is not the important part of it. What I need you all to do now is roll, and this is your choice, either performance or deception.
Well, personally, I'm gonna go with deception.
Okay, it doesn't matter which, so I'm just gonna roll. 20 plus 1.
Jesus Christ.
Hell yeah.
Oh, thank goodness.
Alright, Tally got a 15.
Okay.
Donut got a 22. Sammy got a 19. And Floof.
Oh,
no.
Floof.
Oh, no.
Oh,
brother.
Floof. Oh, you.
I shouldn't have used my brother's headset.
I mean, you still have guidance, right? You can add a d4 at least and maybe save.
Let's see what this D4 is.
Please. Please, we need Floof to be safe. 11 now.
I'm sorry, that still doesn't it. That still doesn't do it.
Oh.
Oh no.
I love you.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
So basically, the way I had it is that you guys are all now doing a variety of chores as you go about on your mighty journey. This includes things like swabbing the deck. This includes things like pretending to actually eat the food that is cooked. This includes, tying ropes, climbing up ropes, singing sea shanties, and so on and so forth. Everyone except for Floof, you do a pretty good job. In fact, Donut, you get pretty into the act of it. You're like, yeah, I'm a pirate for today, I guess. 'Cause what are pirates if not cowboys of the sea?
Exactly.
So you are absolutely thriving. Floof. Oh dear God, Floof, I am so sorry.
Oh no.
You trip over everything. You say a lot of things that don't seem to make any sense to anyone, including yourself. Nobody really listens to you, and the captain seems to be getting increasingly more frustrated as the journey goes on.
As the day goes on, Floof just becomes more and more of an orb out of frustration.
Just a solid circle.
Oh, no.
Just a circle of chicken.
Dear.
Spherical.
Spherical.
Okay. Now that... Congratulations, all... Well, most of you have passed my navigational puzzle. I mean, technically you all did, but...
Yay!
You did it. You got past that part.
Yay!
After what feels like a ridiculously long time, and no matter how many times you sing the same sea shanty, it does not go by any faster. Dear God, please, we know, just put the drunken sailor in the brig.
Oh my gosh. Tally's probably unbelievably bored
I wouldn't.
up in the crow's nest.
Well, she has had to get out of the crow's nest occasionally. Just to, like, do other things. But yeah, she's just watching. However, Tally is in the crow nest, and I'm going to have you roll perception.
Oh, please, Tally. Please.
16.
16!
You spot it. You spot it off in the very distance, just where your eyes can see it. You see the shadow of a lump of... Is that land? Are you gonna...
Tally immediately perks up.
She gonna
Is there,
it?
like, a little bell next to her or anything?
Nope, she's gotta use her voice.
Okay. Oh, I have to think about what to say. And she, like, immediately perks up and, like, goes to stand on, like, the railing of the crow's nest. And, like, you see her little chest puff up, and as she, like, gathers air in her lungs, and she yells out, "Land ho!"
Okay, I am gonna need you to roll a performance for that.
Oh, boy.
Oh no.
You
Her
tried.
voice kind of cracks in the middle of it.
You try your best to give
She doesn't
your
really
loudest
know
land ho, but because you are a 12-year-old, your voice cracks and it is very quiet and nobody hears you. Luckily,
Oh.
the captain does spot it because he's been looking ominously over the deck for quite a while now. Jesus Christ, does that guy have nothing else to do with his time? He goes, "Aye, step on it, lads! There's land up ahead!"
Okay.
And,
Kelly looks disappointed with herself and goes back into the crow's nest like, aw.
Oh man, you missed it. You whiffed it.
Whiffed it. Good.
Okay. As you get closer to the island, I'm going to need you all to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh, boy.
That's
Here we
that's
go.
that's
I need to
concerning.
navigate back.
This is gonna be good.
Oh. Oh no.
Wisdom
Saving throw.
D20
Okay.
plus 1.
You know, Tally got an 8, so
11.
Oh, we both rolled at the same time. Did you get the 8 or did I get the
No,
8?
I got the 11. I rolled slightly before you.
Jesus Christ, all of you did terrible. What the fuck? I love you.
My brother's
It's a long
left today.
day, okay?
Dice Parser said no.
Parser said
You
no
are not
thanks.
you are not succeeding in this check.
No. I got
Alright.
the 11 because I have a +4 to saving throws.
Oh, that's right. Well,
Okay.
I got the 8.
Okay. Well, all of you are just minding your own business. You're excited about it. Tally, you hear it first. Because for some reason the sound echoes really well.
Oh, no.
It is a beautiful singing.
Oh no!
Oh, no!
You cannot make out the
Great,
words.
Floof is screwed.
You cannot make out any of the words, but as it goes on, hold on, I need to roll a few other things real quick.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
Okay. And then one more time for good measure. Okay. So, Tally, Floof,
Oh boy.
Donut, Sammy,
Howdy.
and 2 other random crew members, the entire party, that's right, are all
Oh
enchanted by this gorgeous sound. However, despite Tally hearing it first, it is Floof who is called to it. Floof wanders, listening. It's like when when sometimes in cartoons you float when you smell a delicious pie. It's like that, but it's your ear because you're hearing a gorgeous song. My God, these voices are beautiful. Floof, I appreciate you very much. You're about to dive into the water.
Oh.
As is another animal, another pirate who is partially a lizard. I say partially because he's also got like, I don't know, some weird dino feathers going on there. I don't really know. You two both dive into the water.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh no.
Tally, you are. You still have to climb down from your crow's nest, and Sammy, you also attempt to climb into the water. I'm going to need all of you to roll initiative.
Oh boy. Okay.
Great initiative. We're all brainwashed. This is going great. Hey, 14.
It's not the worst I've rolled today.
Sammy, was the 9 yours?
Yep, I was 9.
Okay, so far out of all of you, you've got no, this is in reverse order. Sorry, Donut, Tally, Floof, and then Sammy. And then hold on, I need to get the captain. He's doing just fine. I need to get the sirens. Hold on, just a moment. I need to get that. All right. Okay. Just D20. There's only one of them. Lucky you. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Okay. So it looks like the order
Okay.
is going to be, judging from the looks of it,
I can't believe this. We're gonna die. We're gonna die.
Entire party.
I mean, with that attitude.
Hecking party just got brainwashed by singing sirens and. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
This is not the way Floof thought he was going to die.
Neither did Sammy.
that is, hold on, let me look at this right. All right, so the first one we have going up in the order is the fellow pirate who jumped in with you, Floof. He's just gonna he's going to use his turn to swim towards the beautiful voice that he heard.
Oh, great. That's fantastic.
Okay, that's his turn. The dread Captain Tabby has heard this, and he stops for a second because he shakes, because he swears he's heard that song before, but he does nothing. He simply looks around at all the other crew members, making sure that everyone's in the way they should be, and he is... what am I going to make him do today? He's not going to do anything. He's just watching for now. Donut,
Okay.
you are... well, you are.
Damn.
Can we, like, roll to attempt to snap out of it?
Yes,
Perhaps?
yes, you may. Go ahead and roll, but you have disadvantage because the song is really pretty.
Oh, great.
Is it a wisdom saving throw again?
Wisdom saving throw. Specifically, I want Donut first.
If I roll again.
You
Fair
know,
enough.
because you already failed it. But let's just see how much worse you can do
Okay.
it. Do it again anyway.
Cool, cool, cool. Let's make this worse. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
dear.
Aw,
You
would've been
do
better.
still have guidance.
I'm gonna ask, if I use guidance, is it possible to make the save before I use guidance?
Doing some math in my head. No. I just realized that.
I mean, I seriously doubt it. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Aw.
Alright, so Donut, you are still under the lure of the siren's spell. You are... Well, you're at the edge of the boat. You haven't jumped off yet.
Cool. Is there anything I can do?
No. No, you cannot.
Oh, great.
Tally,
Alright.
for you, I am actually going to blend the rules a little bit. You have to take an entire action to climb down, and that's going to take a lot of your concentration. So I'm actually going to give you...
Yeah.
I'm actually going to give you advantage on getting out of the spell, because you're not, like, jumping directly towards the ocean to get into this.
Okay. Alright, rad.
This is only for Tally, though, because of how high up she is.
Okay, she got a 15.
You know what?
Please.
You actually did it.
Oh. Oh, thank goodness.
Oh,
You did.
at least the child is safe.
So, Tally,
I'm gonna make the argument that, hey, Tally's familiar with magic like this.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
I was
So
gonna
she knows how to
say.
fight it against it a little bit. So
She does. Tally does manage, as she's climbing down the ropes, to shake herself out of it just a little bit. She's trying really hard to not listen to that voice. In response, the siren's voice seems to get even louder. Floof, you are swimming towards the danger. Would you like to...
actually, I was wondering, could Tally just slam her mitten hands over her ears and just be like, "All right, this is bad."
Yes, you may. That is a free action.
Actually, wait, she doesn't have ears. I just remembered this. Where her ears would be.
Rule of funny. Rule of funny here. Remember, this is rule of funny.
Well, it's just like an owl. They're there, you just can't see them.
Alright, well. Floof, would you like to roll?
Yes, please.
Oh.
No?
You're again rolling a disadvantage. Let's see just how bad you can do this.
Oh. Wow.
Oh.
It could have been a 20!
I guess that Floof just starts singing along, but instead it's the country folk song In the Pines for extra creepiness.
Amazing.
Yeah, okay. And let me see. Sammy, you're next.
Okay, should I make a wisdom save?
Yes.
Please. Please.
Okay.
Please.
20.
Tally can't be the only one.
17! Oh, wait, there's a disadvantage though. Damn it.
Please. Please.
Oh, you snap out of the spell.
Sammy,
In fact, as you are...
Sammy.
I said that you try to jump into the water, right?
I don't
Let me check on something.
know.
real quick.
I
I
don't
was
know.
going to next turn, but didn't
I
get
think it was Floof and a pirate went into the water. Donut's on the edge getting ready to jump, and don't know where Sammy was.
Alright, well, Sammy, something about it. Maybe you get knocked by a particularly hard breeze. Either way, you stop. You don't... You still hear the voice. You still hear its beautiful singing. But it's no longer as alluring to you. The notes are sour. And now the siren is going to go. She is going to swim 50 feet, which brings her within about 50 feet of the ship. So within the next turn, she will be there with the rest of you.
Oh,
And now
that's not comforting at all.
it once again goes to the top of the order with just the random pirate, who is going to roll to try and break out of it. And he is also at disadvantage.
Oh, no.
He does not make it.
Nope.
F the pirate.
He continues swimming, and now he's
I
heading
did.
towards this gorgeous siren, and he's swimming, and looks like the girl of his dreams. This chick does.
Oh.
And he's ready, reaching out. They're about 20 feet apart. And that's the end of his turn. Now it is Pirate Captain. He has obviously heard the danger. He has seen everything. He is... Where's his... He's going to pull out his crossbow that he has. He's going to load it, and he is going to aim it at where he thinks the siren is. Hold on. Let me make sure I've got everything in there all right. I'm sorry about the wait, by the way.
Oh, it's fine.
All good. It's all good.
Fine.
You're totally fine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to remember what his...
I'm gonna say, Donut has probably changed color again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Donut is probably a really, really washed out pink. Well, not pink. Donut is probably a really washed out blue, to be honest. Like, whenever you've washed a pair of light denim jeans one too many times and it's almost white.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I don't know what that means, but ooh.
All I can assume is that it's bad.
Yeah.
All right, he aims his crossbow, and with an almost bored look on his face, he shoots. And it hits her dead on.
Oh, whoa.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
because of his lack of passion, it only takes away 5 hit points.
Oh. Well, that's just great.
Mm-hmm. And now it is back to Donut.
Donuts.
Yep.
Yeah, another whiz save.
Mm-hmm.
Please, Donut, please. Ah!
Oh.
Come on!
Okay, that's just sad.
I can't believe this.
Donut, that was
No, donut.
that was your
Rip Donut.
that was your action because you were trying to break out of it. You are still going to swim towards the danger.
Cool, so I jumped into the water. This is great. Donut doesn't know how to swim.
That's all right. She likes it better that way.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Donut.
Don't like that.
All right. Anyway, so now we are back on Tally. Tally, you are free of the siren spell, and you are seeing everyone else lose their goddamn minds. What are you going to do?
Okay, well, after Tally panics for like half a second of having a whole crisis of, oh, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. All right, there isn't really anyone she knows that she has to wake up. They're all over the ship or already awake. So I think Tally's gonna run to the edge of the ship and hide behind it, like bonus action hide.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna have to roll stealth in order to actually hide, right?
Yep.
All right.
You're doing really good.
Pretty 20.
Allie disappears.
She
Yeah.
does.
So she's like,
Luckily, the fact that you're
She
not wearing a
runs up
witch's
to the
hat.
edge of the.
The fact that you are not wearing a witch's hat is to your advantage today, because you are completely and totally hidden by the edge of the boat. The siren does not see you.
Yeah. She kind of has her back against it, and she pulls off her hat and rummages through it and pulls out a short bow.
Mm-hmm.
Then puts her hat back on, and then she's gonna try and shoot the siren.
Okay then. Roll to attack.
Look.
Oh, you really
Ooh,
do definitely
23.
hit. Roll for damage.
Alright, I get sneak attack since I was hidden.
You do. Remind me what that means, please.
She's a level 4 rogue, so that means I add 2d6 damage to whatever damage this does.
Okay.
So it's a short bow, which means it's 26. Oh, shoot.
You did that wrong.
I did indeed.
A 10.
Oh, crap! Allie got max damage, and then now we add the 2d6. Oh, please. 5 more damage.
Oof, she is looking pretty rough. This tiny child just wrecked her shit.
Yes, good. And I think that's her turn, because she can't do much else other than shoot.
Alright. And it looks like now we are on... Hey, Floof. How you doing? You're still swimming towards the danger.
Yep.
This is going great, guys.
Wonderful.
This is going great.
Fine. That's
Oh.
not bad.
That is not bad. Now roll
Finally.
disadvantage.
Oh, forgot the disadvantage part.
Finally, some good.
Oh, finally, thank you, Lalu.
Finally, thank you, Lalu.
Alright, Floof, you snap out of it. You are still in the water, you are soaked to the bone, and there is a very pretty but very angry lady in the water looking at you. Do you have any bonus actions?
Yeah. Do cantrips count as a bonus action? I'm not sure.
Depends on the cantrip in
I
question.
think it depends on the cantrip. Yeah.
Let me check.
Looks like all of your cantrips, though, are one action.
Okay. I can't, but I'm going to say that Floof is actually going to squawk with rage because he hates water.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to post a picture into the game zone because you all need to see what Floof looks like when he hits water.
Oh.
I need to see this.
Boy.
Oh boy.
Please, give us the lore. Give us the lore.
Sorry, by the way, for any noises you hear in the background.
It's fine. It's fine.
Fine.
Oh, good.
Oh, poor thing.
Absolutely
The
pecking
bird has
soaked.
melted.
The bird has melted. Alright, and with that, it is back to Sammy. Sammy, you have shaken out of your spell. What are you doing?
Was Sammy able to, well, Sammy shook out of it, probably right in time to see Donut take a nosedive into the water, right? Sammy's gonna look over and see if Donut's actually being able to swim or not.
I'll leave it open to you. What do you want to roll for that?
Probably a perception,
Okay, then do so.
because who knows, the water could be really choppy.
Donut is also currently the color of the water. So
Oh,
I mean,
that's true.
That's not
Yeah.
good.
Ah, dirty 22.
Visible.
All right then. I think you would notice that Donut does not, in fact, know how to swim.
Okay.
Oh boy.
What are you gonna do about it?
I can still take an action still with the perception check.
Yep.
Perception check, right?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I'm going to pull out some rope and fashion it into like a little loop and try and throw it so it's kind of like a life preserver and see if he can lasso to Donut into the rope.
Oh, that I think is. What would that even be?
And here
I think maybe Dex?
I
I mean,
could.
I'll allow it if you want to roll Dex.
Okay.
Here I thought Donut was the cowpoke.
Okay, it's plus 2. 12.
I don't know. I don't think that quite makes it.
I mean, if you want to go off of Donut's AC, that's 16. Oh.
Oh no.
I don't think it works.
No.
Yeah, I don't think it works either.
No, it does not work.
Everything
Well,
is
Sammy tried.
going wrong. Nothing is going right.
Fine. This is fine.
All right.
No
Looks
one's
like.
actually taken damage yet.
All right. Looks like it is now the siren's turn.
Nobody's taking damage, but somebody's probably gonna start drowning soon.
So looks like the siren is now hella mad that some like fucking 12-year-old just fucked up her shit. So she is going to once again swim up towards, and I think I'm gonna make it a bit harder on you guys. She's gonna swim up towards Donut,
Oh no.
and she's going to claw the shit out of him.
Oh. Oh no.
First one did not hit. I'm gonna assume it didn't anyway. Ooh, second one does. Oh,
I'm gonna say that hits.
Ooh, that's rough.
that is rough. And that means she does 1, 2, D6. D6 plus 1. Ooh, 8 damage. 8 damage on Donut.
Oof.
Cool, 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 cool.
You just got to.
That's amazing. Donut ain't happy.
Donut ain't happy.
Donut ain't happy.
I will say something that is very good for you.
I'm gonna guess it snaps me out of it.
She stopped singing.
Awesome.
Oh, great! Fantastic! That's wonderful. We're still dying.
That just means that the spell is ended. So yes, she is no longer... Everyone has knocked out of that spell, actually. Everyone. Including the person who comes next. The next pirate.
Oh, thank goodness.
He is... Oh boy, he also doesn't know how to swim. He's gonna flail around. Listen. Listen.
These people not know how to swim.
That's from the desert!
Said that the giant puffball is the only one out of these three who knows how to swim.
Yeah,
He knows how to swim, but he's not in the water yet.
yet. Okay.
You come from a place where there isn't a lot of water. Why would you learn how to swim?
I don't know, because
Yeah,
why not?
honestly,
Listen.
I mean,
Okay, so the pirate is
been an
trying to...
urban child her whole life.
He's trying to shake herself out. I'm trying to shake himself out of his stupor. He's like, oh, what? Oh, man, that was a wild dream. Oh, shit, it wasn't a dream. There is a very scary, very pretty lady right next to me. because he is pretty close to where Donut is. That's the end of his turn. Right, Dread Pirate Tabby is going to once again roll to hit the Siren Lady with crossbow, because that's what he's good at, and that's what he's going to do. He has hit the. He has lit the angry. He has hit the angry lady. I was going to say lit the angry lady. That does not make sense. It's been a day, folks. It's been a day.
You're so valid, Noah.
You're very valid, Noah.
Now it's time for me to roll damage. Six points of damage. She's been hit. She's been hit. All right.
Been hit.
Hold on, I need to check something out. What is...
Done been shot.
Hold on. Oop. Okay, well, she's lost a good chunk of HP. All right. It is now... Why do I have to keep scrolling up for this? This sucks. It's now Donut's turn. Donut, you are no longer in the spell. You have just had the shit clawed out of you. What's going next?
Okay, so Donut doesn't know how to swim. So I feel like Donut has two options. Donut can attempt to swim. Donut can just say screw it and try and hit the lady that clawed the crap out of them.
Which do you think he's gonna do?
I think Donut's gonna take the second option because Donut has a fun cantrip called Toll the Dead.
Oh.
Oh, the dead.
And
Oh, the dead.
it is, you point at one creature you see within range, and the sound of dolorous bells fill the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 necrotic damage, but in the case because Donut is 5th level and the target has taken hit damage, it gets to be 2d12 if they fail the wisdom saving throw.
So I need the
That's a
pretty
lot.
ladies to roll a wisdom saving throw. You got it.
Let me see. I need to double check what Donut's DC.
Oh.
13. Oh, yeah.
Yay.
Ooh, I think.
That's a big number.
Ooh.
Donut probably points at the siren very angrily, and then that whole not swimming thing kicks in.
Oh.
Oh no.
Well, Donut,
Oh.
do you have any bonus actions, or is that the end of your turn?
You know what? Donut's still really upset. Donut is going to try and compel the siren to a duel. Because I can do that. Do another wisdom saving throw.
All right. All right.
Cool. So, on a failed save, the creature is drawn to you, compelled by your divine demand. For the duration, it has disadvantage on attack rolls against creatures other than you, and must make a wisdom saving throw each time it attempts to move more than 30 feet away from you.
Cool.
So basically,
Nothing changes.
Donut's like, yeah, pretty much.
Okay, well, that's Donut's turn then. Tally, what you up to? You just fucking nerfed this lady.
Right? I'm just gonna have Tally hide behind the thing again, because that's what rogues do. And Tally's very good at being a rogue.
Damn.
Dirty 20.
She just pops behind the wall, scoots over like a few feet, then pops back up, and she's gonna shoot the siren again. Because, hey, this siren is hurting the people who have been nice to her, and she doesn't appreciate that.
All right, roll for damage.
Well, first I have to hit. Holy crap, that's a nat 20!
Woo! Nat 20!
Holy shit,
Thank
holy
you,
shit, holy shit,
Mama.
holy shit.
crap!
Holy crow.
Okay, roll for damage, roll for damage.
How do I roll for damage?
So,
Do I double the dice? Or
no,
do I...
so you're going to roll for damage as you would normally, and then we're going to double the amount.
Okay, great. This is without the sneak attack so far, and now I have to add the sneak attack.
Okay. So let's start by taking away 18, because that's what that one just did. Ugh.
uh,
Holy shit! Holy shit, Tally!
Tally got a clutch.
Congratulations, Tally. You have literally reduced this siren to -2 HP. This thing is gone. She just goes, oh my god. It's like Ursula or some shit, goes right through the heart. There's no blood or anything because this is a PG-13 server. And she's just like, okay then. And she poofs into dust.
Rad.
Good job.
Okay. Tally immediately, like, gets up and is like, we gotta get him out of the water! We gotta get him out of the water! And she's gonna go grab some rope and try to, like, toss it over the edge for people to grab onto. So she
We're
can
out of
pull them
initiative,
out.
right?
Or at
We
least
are out of
attempt
initiative,
to.
that is correct.
Okay, cool. Sammy's gonna dive into the water and rescue Donut.
Don't forget about Floof, the other pirate who can't swim. That's all I'm gonna
Oh
say.
my gosh.
That is true. The other pirate.
Oh my
can't.
Sammy
God.
has rope with him. He's still holding the rope. They can grab on.
The
I'm
other
quite
pirate
sure what
doggy
to do,
paddles
'cause-
over because there's some instinct there. Doggy paddles over to the rope like, ah, it's a pretty lady, but it tried to kill me. Ah.
Floof is just trying to figure out what to do because he used to live on a farm and he knows what a drowning person does. So
Donut, honestly, all Donut cares about is making sure they don't lose their hat.
That is very important.
Should Sammy roll like dex or acrobatics to make sure if he can actually get everybody out of the water?
I think it'd be more of a strength thing, so I'm going to assume that everyone grabs onto the
Okay.
rope.
Yeah.
Can Tally help, like, on deck by, like, trying to help to pull the rope?
Tally, I love you. You will not do anything. Because your
Yeah,
strength is
that's what I
that low.
figured.
You will.
Would it be a saving throw or
Yeah.
just the actual like strength modifier?
I think it'd be
Yeah,
natural
but
strength
she
modifier.
can still
Okay.
she can still try.
Oh, that's an 11.
Hold on a second.
Can she
Lucky
still
you.
try?
Lucky you, you see a shadow, at least it feels like a shadow, pass overhead, and he goes, hand the rope to me.
Yes, Captain.
Takes the rope.
He hands it over.
Oh, fuck, I did it wrong. Ignore that. Ignore that. That would have been so cool, but no, he did not do that.
That would have been cool.
Fuck!
Like, is he, like, trying to toss the rope to people?
Oh, wait, no, shit, I think I
And
rolled it wrong
Donut-
I think I rolled it wrong in the first place. Shit, no. I did that completely wrong. Hold on. I did it wrong twice in a row.
Whoop.
Wrong modifier?
There! Oh, that's even worse.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
He's trying to be all cool and intimidating and he fails miserably.
At this point, can Donut just try and roll for survival? Just to see if they can figure out how to swim? Please.
Okay.
Can Tally like, sheepishly pick up the rope and try and
At this
toss
point,
it?
yeah, everyone just please try. You can't get any worse than it already is.
This is fine.
And
This is fine.
what do I have to roll? Deck? Do I have to roll deck?
I mean, I've been having them all row strength, so...
Oh, strength. Alright. Yeah, no.
Well, you did better than the captain. I think he was so impressed that a child this small was actually able to do that. Because let's be real. He knows that everyone on the ship should be talented in what they do, but also he didn't think that was what you were talented in.
Yeah.
I don't even think you
roll
know.
survival to see if Floof can actually make it to the boat.
Yeah, let's do that. Also, I don't even think you were aware that you had the talent to do so.
Oh yeah, Tally definitely wasn't aware of this. This isn't normally what she does.
Okay. Floof. Poor thing, you are still soaked. There is feathers in your eye. There are feathers drooping over your eyes. You can't see shit. You're actually swimming away from the boat. Good job.
Allie calls over the ship. Floof! Floof, you're going the wrong way!
Floof will. I will assume that Floof will turn around.
Gotta turn
He just sort of blindly whips around.
Takes a very long time. Everyone's like, why? Good news is, while all this was happening. Say that again?
Do we have a ladder?
No. Why would we have a ladder on a pirate ship?
To get down into the boat?
What? Nah, it's all ropes.
Oh, ropes. I think Tally is just gonna like try to grab a rope and tie it to like some place sturdy on the deck and dangle it off the side of the ship so that people who are swimming to the ship can climb up it, and like still attempting to try and throw ropes to Donut because they can't swim.
You only
They
have
can't
so
swim.
much
They
rope.
can't help
Jesus
by
Christ.
swimming. Look, it's fine. It's fine.
Rule
Tally
of
has
funny.
extra in her hammer
Rule of
space
funny,
just
I will
in
allow
case.
it for that reason only.
Clown trick.
Should we just roll to attempt to save?
You know, I love you guys so much, and because I'm still in awe over the fact that Tally, you took the Siren down to -2 HP in literally one
Basically
move.
by yourself.
Yeah, you literally did the majority of damage
By
to that
yourself?
bitch. I'm just gonna let you do it. There you go. Also, yeah, you get it.
Rad.
Floof, you are now on the ship. It is becoming closer to almost noonish. It's very warm. The sun is shining. You're still moving pretty close to the island. You're about to land on the island. Oh god, you're about to land on the island. I'm gonna have y'all roll once again either deception or persuasion, or performance, sorry, to see how well you can handle landing the ship.
Alright.
Oh shit, Sammy.
Oh no. Oh! Sally got a 19.
Tally, you're doing really well.
Jonah
What's
got
up with
a
that?
15.
Sorry,
I don't
my
know what's up with
yap's being
Tally.
weird.
This happened in her first game too. For some reason, Tally has unbelievable luck.
How about
I'm just gonna say,
Floof?
go ahead,
Oh, Floof. Oh,
Oh,
poor
well.
sweet Floof.
Oh, Floof.
Floof.
Tally has stolen Floof's luck.
So-
oh boy, howdy.
Donut and Tally, you do a pretty good job of making sure the ship lands pretty well. Everything seems to be in order. The sand is actually relatively warm under your feet. And the captain nods and he's like, pretty impressive. Now, claps his hand together. Let's get searching. And I'm actually going to stop for a moment. Call a break. Everybody take 5 minutes to get water, get a snack, whatever you need. I'm gonna check on the walnut gallery.
Water. Get yo snack.
Also, everybody, unclench your jaw, relax your shoulders, breathe. And
I didn't realize being a pirate was Tally's element.
That's
Very
a lot of, that's 92 messages. Holy
And
heck.
I will see you
I'm
all
gonna say,
at 7:47 p.m. PDT in 5 minutes.
nice.
I'm still gonna be here though. So
Rad.
Yeah.
Rad. Okay. I'm gonna go get some water. I'll be back.
Okay, I'm scared about that nat one and what the consequences are gonna be.
oh, you know.
Say, just for like, oh god.
I like to think Floof is still soaking wet.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Donut probably got back on the ship and like bowed and like took their hat off and like was like, thank you kindly for pulling me out, and just water is going to pour out of their hat. because that sounds really funny to me.
Also, I keep accidentally adopting everybody else's accent. It's the whole entire cowboy. I'm not cowboy. The whole entire AU. His voice actor just trying to get into the spirit of things, and it's
Desperately trying to blend in, but it doesn't help that one of the pirates has a very specific accent, one of the fake pirates has a very specific accent, and one of the other fake pirates has another very specific accent.
And also, I'm going to
I'm
apologize straightforward to everyone with an actual Scottish accent who I am totally butchering right now. I just went, it sounds like he'd have that kind of thing. And then I failed it. Anyway.
To be fair, I'm also doing Southern, but I'm doing a different breed of Southern than I actually am. So.
I'm like currently flapping because I went to the beginning and I saw Trad's duel of Sammy being really intense. My hands are flapping.
The hands, they be a flapping. Speaking of which, how do you guys feel about this so far? I am losing my goddamn mind.
Having so much fun. I'm having so much fun. You're doing great, Noah. Also, your voice is really soothing, so like, it's very nice.
Magic, I see that, and I see you, and I'm going to tell you right now, just from me speaking, no, there is nothing else happening. Or at least if it is, I'm not aware of it, because I did not write it to be that way. Literally the entire thing it was, okay, I'm going to read y'all the fake introduction I did, which was, you wake up in the body and clothes of, surprise, surprise, a pirate version of yourself. You look and sound exactly the same as your alternate universe alternate, but you do not have their skills or experiences. Good luck convincing the captain that you are who you say you are, because otherwise, you'll walk the plank.
Yes.
So, no, this is literally just an alternate universe. Nothing weird is going on. I don't know why y'all got switched around, but you certainly did.
But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun.
Get his pirate double killed.
You know what? That tally... Obby, that's a wonderful question, and I think so. And I think that'd be really funny. So, if y'all want to wonder what the fuck your pirate versions would be doing...
Oh no. Oh no. Coda might actually murder Sammy.
Oh no.
I'd imagine Pirate Floof has even less inhibitions about setting things on fire than normal Floof.
Actually, I don't think Coda would want to murder Pirate Sammy. They'd get along like a house on fire, which is even worse because there's probably explosions going on in Toontown.
Also, another reason why I called the break right here for this particular reason is because you guys have successfully landed on the Cinnamon Island. Which is where the treasure is actually held, and that's actually the halfway point between the total session.
Woo!
So, congratulations, you're halfway there. The decision is up to you if you would like to keep going. Because it will require going all the way to the end, and that will take longer. But also, it's been 2 hours, so if you guys want to stop and then maybe try it a different day,
I want to keep going.
You want to keep
the
going.
longest session I've been in is 6 hours. This is nothing.
Okay. Audience members, how do you feel about that? Because if that's the case, then I will call an even longer timeout so I can get some food in my tummy too.
Please. Please eat.
Alright, I'm going to pause the recording, and I will be back in another 5 minutes. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves, though. You know what? Thanks for, dealing with that. We had to go on a quick intermission to make sure everyone was able to eat food. And also now we're going to continue on our wonderful journey on Cinnamon Island. You have all landed...
Cinnamon Island.
You've all landed relatively successfully on the island. The ship is kept closer to the water, but it is in the shallow part, so that way you will still have to like go into the water to get onto it. I do suggest noting that if I were you. And more or less the entire crew, give or take one or two people who are just making sure nothing catches on fire while they're gone, are all out on the shore alongside the dread Captain Tabby. Captain Tabby looks out over all of you and says, "Well, made it here without having lost life or limb. Pretty damn lucky for that. And now comes the hard part. There's rumors of a very special treasure on this island. Something that only reveals itself, supposedly, to the most pure of heart. But we're all pirates, so we all know it's not going to be that way. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to split up into groups of 4. And each of you is going to explore a different part of the island. And I'll be right here when you get back with the treasure. And if I hear that any of you took any without, splitting it up amongst the rest of the crew, that'll be trouble for you, lads. Now get lost." And with that, he expects you all to just kind of break off into groups of, oh, would you look at that, groups of 4 individuals, and start exploring various parts of the island.
He is immediately next to Donut.
I was gonna say, Donut is immediately going to look for Tally.
She just kind of appears behind him. Kind of shadowing him, if you will.
Sammy's gonna hurry over to the 2.
What about you, Floof? Where are you going?
Going to scuttle over to the group.
Thank you for not splitting the party. Alright.
Oh.
Floof isn't bright, but he's not that stupid.
Okay. So the 4 of you have gotten together, and the pirate captain has not given you any other clues other than go find it. That's it. That's really the only thing he told you. The island is relatively big. It's not like a ginormous piece of land. Mostly covered with a relatively lush forest with a good, solid ring of sandy beaches all the way around. No major rocks, so nothing dangerous to crash into. There is a part where the island rises up closer to the middle, possibly where a mountain and or volcano might be. And I'm going to leave it open to you. You guys are still facing east as the sun was rising. Now the sun is directly above you because it is noon. What direction would you guys like to go?
Going to roll an intelligence check for Floof to see if he thinks what I'm thinking.
Okay.
Also, did Sammy notice any, actual X marks the spot when he was looking and trying to navigate
Nope.
the ship?
It was just to find out where the island was.
Okay.
Well,
Donut?
He is not thinking what I'm thinking.
Would the rest of you like to also
tragic.
roll?
I
Yeah,
was
I'm
gonna
gonna-
ask if can Donut roll survival?
Absolutely. What for, though? Before I say.
Just being able to navigate the surroundings without worrying.
Okay.
Yes.
Go ahead.
I had a better reason, but then you asked. Donut's doing okay. Average. Donut probably still has a very soggy hat on their head.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Sammy
this is the opposite of Tally's usual elements, so forest, nature, beach, none of those can be found in a city.
Sammy's gonna roll survival just to see if in his travels and wanderings after going and meeting Prismatone, if he's come across any kind of location that would help him in this terrain.
Nope.
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 All of you have no idea
That
where
one.
you're going. Jesus Christ, Sammy, do you need to talk? I think you've got some problems.
Okay.
So, let's just...
Donut's going.
I'm going to...
I'm just gonna have Tally roll just for the fun of it, see if she can just be like, you know what, let's go in X direction. 12.
I can't believe Tally got
I guess
the...
she just starts going forward.
How about you guys roll a... One of you roll a d4 to see what direction you go in. Actually, no,
I can roll
technically be a d3 because you're not going to go west because that's just back towards the water.
Yeah, true.
You're going...
1.
You are going north. That is... to your left. Alright.
Left. Alright.
We're going left.
Let the marching begin.
Going left. Da 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 da. Marching.
When it takes their hat off and wrings it out and puts it back on.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to roll perception, maybe?
I don't know, do you?
That
Yeah.
probably would be a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's recommended. We're gonna find, a treasure.
13.
8.
Alright, well, Sammy...
Sammy has the brain cell.
Sammy has temporarily taken the brain cell. Sammy, this is actually pretty familiar to all of you in a way that doesn't seem to make sense. It's like a sort of deja vu vibe to it. You're like, I've never been in this spot before, but I've been in spots similar enough that I think I get the general gist of it. It is just forest, as far as the eye can see. You swear you had just stepped into the forest, but now you can't even see the beach. There are strange sounds all around you. Birds chirping, or rather calling, because they're more like the buzzing of various insects' wings. Humidity is in the air, and you already feel yourselves dripping with sweat. It's kind of gross, really, really gross, actually. And you hear something...
Like dripping with ink rather than
No, it's sweat. It's sweat, not ink. Ink is basically blood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, never mind then.
And you're looking, and if you'd like to investigate specifically, I'm going to leave that open to Floof and Sammy because of your roles, if you'd like to investigate.
20 plus...
Need to check to see what my investigation thing is. Quick,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, a nat 19. A normal 19.
Straight 19.
Once again, Sammy has the brain cell.
All right, both of you.
Oh, and apparently so does Blue.
Both of you pick up on this, which is kind of cool. There's signs of slash marks on the trees around you. But not like random animal scratching into them. This feels almost deliberate.
Oh boy.
They're pointing they're pointing all in the generally same direction. Would you guys like to follow them?
Sure.
All right then.
Sounds great.
We have no other directional markers.
All right then. So you guys are going to follow the arrows. Yes, follow the strangely carved in arrows in ominous trees. All right.
Yep.
I appreciate
all right,
all
well,
of you.
Tallies would like to voice something.
Go ahead, Tally.
This is screaming trap, you guys. I don't know about you, but I don't like this. I really don't like this. I don't
Child,
trust
if
like
it's a
that.
trap, I'm going to set it on fire.
I don't want to set the island on fire. That would probably make living very hard to do.
Donut's
And I would like to live.
Donut's gonna reach over and put a hand on Tally's shoulder and say, Well, I suppose we'll just have to keep our eyes real peeled then, huh, kiddo? And Donut's going to pull out one of their revolvers and is going to be at the ready just in case.
Oh, you have a gun. Okay.
Just, oh, you have a
You know
gun.
what?
Okay.
Tally's at the point where it's no longer fear. It's just, you know what? This might as well happen.
You know, some days where you wake up and you're like, this might as well happen.
Yeah, this might as well happen. It's gotten to that point for Tally.
Yep.
All right, so you guys are still following the arrows. They seem to be becoming more frequent. Like, it was already pretty sparse, and like with the quick eye, you were able to see what direction they were going to. But now it seems to be almost every other tree, and they're all herding you away from the larger, taller part of the island. All right, I'm going to need all of you to make a dex saving throw.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, see,
Okay.
I called it. I called it. Tally got a 25.
16.
13.
Floof, where are you at? A nat fucking 20.
Nat 20.
Woo!
Jesus Christ. Alright, Donut, today is not your day. There is like a click mechanism and you get swept up into a big, like, woven net. And you're like, alright, I guess it's just that kind of a day. The rest of you see this happen. You manage to get out of the way in time. But you all hear the sort of whoop, 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 whoop sound of a group of people approaching.
Oh,
boy.
great. That's great. Tally is immediately pulling out a knife.
Another knife.
Another fucking
The
knife.
child has a knife.
No!
Sammy's
Floof
gonna
is just like arson.
Alright.
Sammy's gonna Sammy wants to pull out his rapier and try and cut Donut down.
Alright, if you do that, that is going to take, like,
Or they
we're technically not in initiative yet, but if you were to do that, that would take an action, so it's going to be a bit before you can actually, like, cut through that.
Right.
So you can't do anything else for a little bit.
It's fine.
You are
Donut's gonna.
You are quickly surrounded by a group of strangely dressed individuals. You are pretty sure they are just a collection of coconuts stacked together with angry faces drawn on them.
Oh my
They are
gosh.
very small. They are so very small. They are ridiculously small. And they all have like these cute little faces on them. And they're like bright eyes and they're just looking up at you and they're still making the whoop 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 noise. They point at the one. They point at the tall thing in the net that they put up in the trap they put up. One of them, who seems to be the leader because he's got the taller of the hats, because they're all wearing various like straw hats. It says whoop, and they immediately go to cutting down the ropes holding up the net. They, however, are not cutting the net itself. They have ignored the rest of you. If you would like to speak, you may.
Hey, no, that's our friend. He's not food.
Tally's hiding. Tally's hiding immediately.
Since they've cut down the net, Sammy's gonna slowly put the rapier down back in his sheath so he doesn't look as threatening. That's our friend. You let him go.
They look amongst each other. Whoop, 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 whoop. And they shrug, and like some of the burlier ones just kind of collectively hoist Donut up while he's in the net. Kind of like that one scene from Ratatouille where they get the health inspector. They've got him in that sort of thing, but with the net, and they're like whoop 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 whoop, and they just walk off into the trees.
Sammy's gonna fall.
Oh, what? Tally's following them. Like,
And
wait, no,
Donut?
don't do that. Hello?
Donut is going to, somewhat confused by the current series of events, Donut is going to say, I apologize for this, and Donut is going to shoot their gun into the air.
You are in a net.
If I can...
If you would like
Yeah,
to
I
do,
know.
you will have to do that at a disadvantage if you are going to do that.
Donut's not trying to hit anything.
No,
Donut's
you will still
just
need to
trying
do that because you need.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you just need.
If it even goes off.
Yeah, if it even goes off. If you didn't drop it or something, please.
Yeah.
Shoot the gun. Shoot the gun. Shoot the...
Donut is not having a great day.
Roll again because this
That's
is
an 11.
disadvantage.
Donut and a terrible...
Yeah.
So good. Terrible. So
Uh,
good. Very bad.
If Donut drops their gun, can someone pick it up?
You didn't drop your
mean-
gun, but also you just can't seem to reach it. Like you swore it was in your hand, but it's not anymore. You look over, and one of the other coconut dudes is actually holding it, and he's looking at it, and he's like, "Oh, this is kind of cool."
Oh no.
And they're all
Oh,
no.
just imagine
no.
this very, very cute coconut-looking thing holding a fucking gun.
No.
This thing.
This is every child gun safety PSA gone wrong.
Exactly. And
Okay,
they've
you know
never
what?
seen a gun before.
Of child safety and whatnot. I'm gonna try to have Tally take the gun from the coconut because that seems like a very bad thing. And she's immediately like, no, that's not allowed.
Are you going to try and do it stealthily, or are you going to try and take it directly from them?
Definitely stealthy.
Okay, then roll sleight of hand.
Because guess what?
But you are going to be at disadvantage because there are more than one coconut. There's more than one coconut, and you need to make sure that none of them are looking.
Yeah. Hold on. What do I have? In that case, I actually have a fun idea. Can first before Tally attempts to do that, can she fire an eldritch blast into the trees as a distraction?
I should mention that Floof right now is itching to create a distraction if you will allow him.
You know what? Go ahead. Never mind.
If Floof, if you would like to light something on fire, do so. I will warn you that the net is very flammable. So if you do something wrong, you could light Donut on fire.
This is fine. Donut gets cowboy napped, and the entire forest is going to be ablaze.
So he casts Create Bonfire directly in front of him.
Okay. Keep in mind the coconuts are walking away from this general group, so they're not even like looking at you. They're just like, "Oh, we got what we came for."
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
well, okay.
And so he also has Control Flame if that can work in conjunction with that.
Go on.
Ooh.
So he is going to cause the bonfire to start inching towards the coconuts.
One of the coconuts, one of the smaller ones, looks like a baby, looks over and is like, whoop, 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 whoop. And the other ones look over and they're like, whoop, 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 whoop. And they start running. Not running, they're still walking. They start walking slightly faster in the other direction from the fire.
While they're doing this, Tally's gonna attempt to sight the gun. Oh!
Tally
is
has
it
a
still
gun.
Disadvantage or
This is still at disadvantage.
Drat?
Oh, doesn't matter. You still did fantastic. Like,
Tally has a gun now.
Tally has a gun.
it went from
Oh no, the child has a
it
gun!
went from one baby with a gun to another baby with a gun. This is not a good day for gun safety legislation.
Okay.
The coconut who had the gun is now very upset
what?
because his toy was just taken away. The rest of them, well, they're still walking away with their prize.
Alright.
If you would like to, I would also suggest rolling maybe, I don't know, perception to see where they're going, because they have a very specific destination in mind.
Okay.
Okay then.
Oh, no. Tally has a gun.
Tally has a gun. That's all she needs.
She doesn't know what to do with this knowledge of having a gun. She just has a gun now.
She just has a fucking gun.
You know what? Having a gun is pretty neat.
Donut, you can also roll for perception, but you will be at disadvantage because you are currently being held hostage by a bunch of coconuts.
This is fine. This is on track with Donut's life. Donut would like to go back to being a pirate now. Yeah. Donut would like to go back to being a pirate now.
Okay, so here's what's happening. Sammy and Floof, you both notice that the destination they are going to is a very small clearing, which seems to be perfectly large-sized for a bunch of coconuts, but also contains a very large cauldron, which is on fire, and has water in it.
Oh no.
And some other coconuts
no.
are cutting up vegetables to go into it.
Nope. Sammy's not liking that.
One of these
didn't
smaller coconuts turns to Sammy in particular, because Sammy did not take the gun or throw fire at them. It's gonna be like whoop 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 whoop, which you don't need to speak coconut to understand. It's like, hey, do you want to come to dinner with us?
Oh my gosh, I can't believe this.
Sammy points at Donut and is like, he is not food.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
And
But we caught it fair and square.
Oh, okay.
did you then? And Sammy's shade cells go red, and he would like to rage, please.
Oh God! Okay,
Oh,
go ahead.
boy.
Go ahead.
Oh boy, here we go.
And so he's gonna draw his rapier again and try and slash out the net.
Oh boy. Well then, roll, I guess.
Just don't hit Donut.
Yeah, please don't hit Donut. That would be very bad.
Okay.
You know,
What do I roll again to attack?
I believe that would be. Ooh, that's a good question. It's whatever your.
Oh wait, your +5.
Mm-hmm.
19. Does that hit?
Hit Donut?
Well, I'm
aiming-
attacking the rope specifically.
Well, it's a
What's
rope.
the net's AC?
The net does not have an AC. It's a fucking rope. It's a fucking net.
Okay.
They're okay. Yeah, you did it. Congratulations. The net is now free. The coconuts are very angry. They invited you to their cookout, and you fucking destroyed their meal. And
Well, Sammy's mad right back because they're trying to eat his friend.
And the coconuts do in fact do the thing where there's some random slapping noises of clip, 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 whoop, 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 and then thump, thump. All of them now have very angry eyebrows on, and they are all looking at you, Sammy specifically.
oh boy.
Roll initiative.
Too angry to care, really.
Initiative
Yeah.
You
time!
could have gotten out of this without a battle, but then you did make them mad, so now it is time to battle.
Holy crap, Tally! Stop rolling well.
Don't say it like that, because otherwise you'll jinx it.
Land pirate prowess.
Look, other people need to have a turn with a good roll. Tally is taking them all for some reason.
And Tally
She's not
also
stealing
has a
gifts,
gun.
She's stealing
Yeah, Tally also
rolls.
has a gun. No, Tally has a gun.
a gun.
Tally does have a gun.
Tally has a gun.
Tally has a gun.
Hold on. Something went wrong on my end. Hold on. Looking at something in particular. All right. So that means I need to roll for these guys too. Okay. I think that's just a. So it looks.
He's drag racing outside my house.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Oh,
Okay.
that's not good.
Yeah.
So it looks like our order today is Tally, Floof, Sammy, Donut, and then the coconuts. Tally, it's your turn.
I'll go before the coconut.
Yep, lucky you. What would you like to do?
Alright, Tally's gonna do something stupid.
Alright. Are you gonna fire the gun?
And surprisingly, it doesn't involve the gun. She's gonna run into the crowd of coconuts. Just like, right in the middle of them. And then she's gonna cast, Arms of Hadar.
Oh god.
Yeah. It's,
Round
10-foot, it's a 10-foot radius spell. You want me to read it?
I would like you to
Sounds
read it,
so
please.
wild. Alright. You invoke the power of Hadar, the dark hung 10 energy erupt from you and batter all creatures within 10 feet of you. Each creature in that area must make a strength saving throw. On a failed save, a target takes 2d6 necrotic damage and can't take reactions until its next turn. On a successful save, the creature half damaged but suffers no other effect. So,
is Sammy in range?
I don't know. But Tally's in the middle of the coconut group crowd.
Here's the thing.
And she's casting
Here's the thing.
this.
You just walked in the middle of them. They're going to take an attack of opportunity because they can, because you just walked in the middle of them.
Okay,
And they're going to bite you.
bonus action dodge. Bonus action dodge.
All right, fine then. Drowner Jackson dodge, arms of
So
Hadar.
that's
What do I need to roll?
disadvantage.
Okay. Hold on.
It's
Let me do my thing first.
it's a strength saving throw. Okay. Oh.
Disadvantage anyway, so no, that doesn't work. And you said a strength saving throw?
Yeah, strength saving throw.
Ah.
Alright. Well, all the coconuts are taking 2d6 necrotic damage.
All right, so let me roll for that then. Oh, you already rolled it?
Holy crap, Tally! Tally!
Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
Tally!
What the fuck?
Holy
What
crap,
the
Tally!
fuck?
Tally's gone feral.
Tally
Alright,
literally
so,
just went,
let me
fuck
describe
those
this
guys.
visually. Let me describe this visually. She just kind of, like, rolls into the coconut crowd, then her eyes turn, like, a bright hot pink, and then her shadow just erupts into arms that just start battering the coconuts.
You hear like, woo, 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 as some of them get like slammed away, and others are just like, what is going on? They just wanted to have a good meal, and then these motherfuckers just show up and start punching them around. Anyway, Tally, that's the end of your turn. Floof, would you like to do anything? By the way, so you
Yeah.
know, also, Tally, you have literally just reduced them to less than half of their HP.
Ooh.
So Floof raises his wings up to the sky and says, "We were just trying to tell you they were poisonous," and then he casts spiritual weapon.
Explain to me what that
For
does.
reference, Floof's, so it is a spell that. Let me pull up the description. Actually,
Thank you very much.
so you create a floating spectral weapon within range that lasts for the duration or until you cast the spell again. When you cast the spell, you can make a melee spell attack against a creature within 5 feet of the weapon. On a hit, the target takes damage equal to 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifier. And I can choose whatever I want it to look like.
Okay.
So it looks like ball lightning.
Okay.
Ooh.
So I guess you're gonna roll to hit now?
Oh yeah.
Bro, they were literally just trying to have a nice picnic and then you show up and fuck everything up. What is wrong with you guys? Yeah, that hits. Roll for damage.
I can't believe it.
Okay. Is that all you have?
I think I can do something on a bonus action
God,
with
okay.
this.
Okay, go.
No, I think the bonus action was actually summoning the spiritual weapon.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Well, then it's your turn then. Sammy,
Yep.
what are you doing? You are raging.
He's going to go for the coconut that's closest to the donut
That's all of them?
and try and strike. He's gonna try and just slash at probably just indiscriminately at one of them with his rapier. Then
Then roll to hit.
20.
Not to attack. Oh,
13.
yeah, you hit. Roll for damage.
Okay. D 8 plus 2. 8.
They're at -1 HP. You hit one, and they all just go, no! Like, they don't even go whoop. They just say, no! All together. And they just scatter. They fucking scatter. The ones who didn't go away in time, they dissolve. They kind of crumple apart. They're like a weird powdery ink texture. The rest of them, they're off in the forest. They're gone. Congratulations. You have defeated the coconuts. Which wasn't a battle you needed to be in, but it was one you were in nonetheless.
Sorry. Sammy doesn't like his people being potentially harmed.
Donut just crawls out of the net and all the fucking coconuts are gone and they just look around and they're like, okay. And then just go over to Tally because
Want your gun back?
I would certainly appreciate it, Tally darling. And they're gonna very carefully take the gun back.
Now that the danger is kind of past and Donut is safe and Sammy kind of sees that they're safe, he just takes kind of this really, really deep breath and his shading completely fades. There's nothing.
Damn.
Oh.
So Floof worships a god of chaos and destruction, so he's just super psyched right now.
Floof,
valid.
Floof, I adore you. I adore you, Floof. Floof, I love you so goddamn much. So, if you'd like, you can check out the now abandoned. If you'd like, you can now check out the abandoned clearing where there was once going to be a very lovely picnic, but now will not happen because you guys so rudely killed several coconuts.
They were gonna kill Donut.
No, they weren't.
Sammy doesn't care about their dinner.
No, they weren't. They were just gonna throw them in the hot tub with free snacks.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Donut's gonna investigate. Donut's gonna investigate.
So will
Yeah.
Sammy.
You know what? Let's see what these coconuts have.
Just
Rogue thing.
steal their shit.
Is it perception or investigation?
That was a nat 20.
Investigation specifically, because you've already seen it.
12. I can't believe you got a nat 20. Wow.
Oh!
Oh!
Two nat 20s.
Two
Never
nat
mind. I spoke
20s.
too soon.
Oh my god.
All right.
All right, let's add some lalus to that.
All right, Floof, you specifically find a map detailing where all the little traps are for future reference, so that's very lucky. However, you also notice that this map has a very... You get the feeling that it wasn't initially used for that purpose. Like, there's, like, scribbles where the things are supposed to be, but there's also a very large X on it. It is only a section of the map,
Oh.
so you cannot see the full thing, nor are you quite sure where it is relative to the island, but at least now you've got an X to mark the spot. Sammy, you find even more fucking vegetables. You also find, lucky you, a singular blow dart.
Sammy doesn't like that,
Not a blowgun,
but he's good.
not multiple darts, but just one single dart.
He's gonna
Everyone
grab
dislikes
that.
that.
Okay. Cool and good.
I don't know if Tally found the vegetables, but if she did, she makes a face at them.
Callie does not like vegetables. Okay. It's actually mostly
What?
corn.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Corn. Gross. Tally doesn't like corn.
All right. And you, Donut. Poor sweet Donut. I love you, Donut. You find another pirate hat.
Dude, hell yeah.
This one's
Donut's pocketing that.
this one's kind of dusty and old.
Oh, I don't like
Donut
that
knows
implication.
Donut knows the implications, but it's a free hat. And at this point, Donut's had a really rough day. Donut's gonna understand the implications and just let it slide.
All right then. You have found the only clue you could find from there. What would you guys like to do next? Which was the map, by the way.
You know what? I don't know. Tally's
If
just
you'd
kind of
like, you guys
poking
can
around,
all roll.
looking for anything shiny.
You guys can also roll general intelligence to see if you can figure out where this map might be placed in regards to the rest of the island.
I would like to do that, yes. Oh, please. Please. I can't tell whose roll is whose.
So far, all of you have rolled
Tally.
below a 15.
Tally isn't
Do we
smart.
add any modifiers or just
Tally
a straight
is
D20?
No, I want your modifiers as well.
Okay.
Yeah, Tally doesn't have any modifiers.
Donut's fucking minus
got
one
it.
kept it from...
20.
Oh my god.
It was still a nat
20.
fucking 20. All right. Hey, Donut, so you take a look at this map and you go, holy
Rad.
shit. All right, I see how it is. It is literally directly next to the biggest part of the island. The volcano part of it, where there is a sheer cliff drop onto a sandy beach.
Oh boy.
Would you guys like to head in that direction?
Sure.
Yeah, Donut's gonna be like... Donut's gonna explain this very quickly. And then also is going to add, I had a mighty bad feeling about this, but I can't help but feel we also don't have much of a choice.
You
I
know,
would like to once again point out this has very big trap vibes, and I don't like it.
I don't really
Wait.
think we have a choice.
Floof is just excited that there's a volcano. Volcano is big fire. Floof is all about
Big
fire.
Floof is valid. We love Floof.
Okay, so you guys are heading towards the mountain?
Yep.
All right. Let me take a look at something real quick.
To the mountain.
Hold on. let's have you... Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. You guys are getting really bored and really tired. Roll performance and think of something entertaining to do to keep you all busy. Dance for me, children, dance.
Callie got a nat 20.
My God.
Oh, frick, I can't.
Sammy
tell.
also got a nat 20. Okay.
Woo!
Crap.
So, what are your amazing performances that you do to help the other 3 remain positive?
Callie's just so incredibly bored that they just eventually just are just like, ugh, and they take off their hat and rummage around in it for a little bit, and then pull out a couple of balls, and they're just absently juggling while while they're walking along. Because you know what? She's got nothing better to do.
Yep. All right. What about you, Audio? What do you do that's mildly entertaining?
Donut is going to probably you know what? They have a lantern, and they are going to pull out this lantern, and it's a special lantern because it has a dark green flame that never goes out, and they are going to turn around and they are going to show it to Floof.
That's
So,
it.
you know the thing Ghibli characters do when they get excited?
Mm-hmm.
Floof does
Who's
that.
Floof?
Oh my god, he does the floof.
Floof?
Floof floofs.
Wait, what did Donut show, Floof?
It's a silver lantern with a green flame in it, and the flame doesn't go out. Has no fuel. Well, it's a black candle with a green flame, and it just doesn't go out. So Donut is essentially showing off their cool lantern to the bird obsessed with fire.
In that case, Sammy's gonna cast Thaumaturgy and make the flame brighter.
This is the best day Floof has had in a very long time.
All right.
Amazing.
Sammy, because you also rolled a nat 20, and also that's just really cool, I'm going to give you an inspiration point for that. Because, yes, you capitalized on someone else's thing.
Oh, yeah.
So, also, Floof, don't forget you have an inspiration point. All
I
right.
think it's...
All right.
I'm holding on to that one.
Good idea. All right, so here's the thing. After enough time passes, you get to the, what looks like, you assume it's where you're supposed to go. It's, very large cave that looks kind of like a skull. That's right up against where the beach is, at the base of the cliff to the volcano. You're pretty sure this is where the treasure would be hidden if you were some sort of fancy pirate guy. Are you gonna go in?
Can we roll perception first?
Sure.
Investigation, please.
Investigation, please.
Because this is screaming trap. Trap, 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 with big neon letters to Tally. Unfortunately, Tally is a child and is also an idiot.
And I got yeah, we're both idiots.
Perhaps the skull cave is not a good idea.
Okay.
I do believe I concur.
Okay, here's the thing. The skull cave itself, there's nothing wrong with it. Investigation shows there's no traps, there's no hidden mechanisms, there's no really anything. It's just, for some reason, it happens to look like a skull. Paranoia really seems to be getting the best of you in this situation. Would you like to go in now?
Alright. Sammy's gonna
Boy.
rush in.
Are you gonna run in?
Donut's gonna grab Tally's hand and walk in the back.
Okay.
Tally's just, she doesn't know what to do with the hand holding, but you know what? She's just tagging along.
Okay.
Scuttle's in the middle.
Okay. So we've got Sammy in the front, Floof in the middle, Donut and Tally in the back. Right?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Here comes the biggest thing for you. The cave gets dark. It gets ridiculously,
Darkness.
overwhelmingly dark. Honestly, the only thing allowing you to see where each other are is the comical bouncing of the little eyeballs that most cartoons have. Unless, of course, you'd like to cast some sort of light.
Donut's gonna pull their lantern back out.
Good idea. The lantern, as it is, because of the color of the flame, casts an eerie, echoey glow over the cave walls. Stalagmites and stalactites, both upwards and downwards, cast eerie shadows that make it appear as if there are teeth, like you're being swallowed. This whole place is filled to the brim with bad vibes. You continue descending.
The silhouette now, even in the light.
Mm-hmm. There is
Very nervous.
the slope in which you've gone leads down, 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 deeper into the cave. You get the impression that you are very far underground. Whoever was trying to hide this treasure did so very well. You keep going, and it seems as though even the light of the lantern is being sucked away, and it becomes the only source of anything in here. You can't even see each other's eyes. It is just that green light. The corridors narrow in on you, and you find yourselves filed single line into, finally, an open room. The way that this room is formatted, although you don't remember ever heading upwards, you see very, very high above you the light of the sky. You weren't gone for long from the ship, and yet the sun is setting. So it is a very, very dark blue all around. The way the light is shows itself directly upon a huge treasure chest. The treasure chest just sits there, tantalizing, almost waiting for you to approach it. All of you pause for a good 5 seconds just from the sheer change in light and size and all of this, and in that time there's a massive roar as water crashes over the treasure chest and over the small, narrow pathway to the treasure chest itself. Everything else around it is just chaotic ocean.
Oh.
The only way you can
I
possibly...
suddenly am flashing back.
The only way you can
When
possibly...
you asked who can swim.
The only way you can possibly get to this is if you both manage to time yourself well enough to not get swept away, and also just miss the wave in the first place. This is going to take a lot of dexterity. Who'd like to go first?
I'm gonna say Floof casts guidance again, if that's okay.
That's fine.
Just
Oh boy. Oh boy. You know what? I think Tally's gonna try to go first.
Alright then. Tally, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Boy. Alright. 19.
You breathe in and out. You steel yourself, you count the very seconds between high tide and low tide, you wait for when the waves finally crash over for the last time, and you bolt, Tally, you bolt. You run as fast as you possibly can. The water is rising at your ankles, it is going up slowly. You make it to where the treasure chest is, and you cling on for dear life as the wave once again crashes over where you are. You did not get swept away. You did pass the DC check.
Okay.
Sammy can go. Sammy will want to go next.
All right then. Sammy, go ahead. Good job.
30-21.
Sammy sees the success and, believing in his strength, actually does so a little bit later than what Tally would have done. The water is actually manages to go all the way up to his waist before he makes it and holds on tight to the treasure chest. We're going to need one more person at least to carry it, because, Tally, I love you, but I don't think you're strong enough to carry it back.
Oh, yeah, definitely not. Callie is a child. She has a strength of 6.
Mm-hmm.
So Floof will fight his fear and hatred of water and will scuttle across.
Roll dex. Oh, that is literally the
I'm going to use that.
inspiration.
Inspiration.
Are you sure you want to use it right now?
Okay, I'll hold on to it.
Pretty sure it would be good to use it right now.
I'm not saying you should or you shouldn't. I'm not giving you a situation in which you would need it later. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just asking if you'd like to use the inspiration point.
Yeah, I'm going to use the inspiration point.
All right. Okay then. So you once again. No. You just get an automatic d20. You just automatically roll a nat 20 when you do that.
Rad.
So it's like as if you had just naturally rolled a 20, like nothing else.
Yeah.
Floof, you race across, and you even manage to do a fancy little flip while you're at it. Like, Jesus Christ, chicken. You clamp onto the other edge of the chest, and both you and Sammy, please make a strength check.
That's like, is that like with the actual strength modifier or the saving throw modifier?
Saving throw modifier, because you're also going against the clock and making
Okay.
sure you're timing it right.
Ah, dang it, Sammy.
Sammy, you do also have a point of inspiration to use.
Fuck it, I'm gonna use it.
Alright, so both of you get a 20.
Yeah.
Tally, I am going to need you to make a strength saving throw just to make sure you can hold on to this thing.
Saving throw, huh?
Or... Oof. Yikes. Okay, so here's what happens. Floof and Mira grab Floof and Sammy grab either end of the chest. They hoist it up between the two of them, and they race between the very thin lines to back where the bigger part of the water is. Not water, sorry, where the beginning of the room is. Tally, you slip off halfway through. Make a dex save to see if you manage to cling onto the edge. The DC for this is incredibly crazy high, which you failed anyway. Tally, you hold on desperately with all your might.
Great.
You grip onto the rock and it slips. The wet, cold rock, it slips away from your fingers and you are thrown into the chaotic, cold, freezing ocean water. I'm going to roll something.
Donut is going...
Hold on, I'm going to roll something first.
Yeah.
Okay. Lucky you.
Okay.
You do not go far. Luckily, because of the way the water was going, you are still in the general room. You are a good 15 feet away from where you were. The water is moving very quickly. And Donut, you have a very short amount of time to get to Tally before she is swept away even further.
Tally can't swim.
Mm-hmm.
So she's panicking.
Alright. What do I need to roll? Because Donut's gonna run after Tally.
Okay, so tell me exactly what you plan on doing.
Donut... So, Tally is off the edge, right?
Tally's off the edge.
Donut is going to...
Donut also doesn't know how to swim, by the way, and Tally is not near any edges of water.
I know.
Does Donut have any rope?
Yeah, I was gonna say, Donut is probably going to get rope out and tie rope to the bridge and just fucking tie it around themselves and just leap off. So
That'll
I
be
mean,
athletics. Roll athletics.
athletics. All right. What is the athletics modifier? Okay. I hope this works. Oh no! It doesn't
No,
work.
it is most unfortunate. You try your best, you leap
Oh,
off,
boy.
and instead, the rope isn't quite long enough to reach Tally, and Tally is getting swept away further by the second.
Sammy's just gonna drop the chest and run back.
I was gonna say you
try and
in
see
that
if he
amount
can-
of time, you did in fact manage to get the chest to the other side. Sammy, you may now head after Tally.
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
Roll athletics.
Okay.
Also, Tally, while you're at it, if you could roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I was afraid
Oh,
of
that's an
that.
11. Damn it.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Ooh.
die.
Tally, I love you to death. I love you so much. You are going to have to take. Let me see for a second here. You're gonna take 6 points of drowning damage.
Not good.
Not good at all. Sammy, you are now also in the water. You can make a strength or dex saving throw to see if you can get in control and swim towards.
Oh, he's not doing great.
He's not doing great. He's really not doing great. All right. Donut, would you like to try anything else as well? And also, Floof, this is open for you as well. Y'all better catch up, because Tally is getting further away by the very second.
Going to try to help by chasing after Sammy, I guess.
That's a nat fucking 20. All right, so what were you trying to do again?
Trying to catch up to Sammy and help any way I can.
So Sammy's in the water.
Okay.
Do you know how to swim?
Oh, yes.
Then are you also going to go in the water? As a matter of fact, if you wanted to, with that nat 20, you could probably catch up to Tally.
I'm going to start with Tally.
Okay? So you leap into the water.
I should mention,
Mm-hmm.
Floof probably hesitates for a second because he hates water.
But he does it anyway.
Yes.
All right. You leap into the water. Tally is flailing around. My God, you are panicking. This is not a way someone should learn how to swim. Oh God, this is terrifying.
Yeah, it really isn't.
All the while, the room is slowly getting darker. Although you're not sure if it's getting darker because you're losing oxygen or because the sun is setting even further. Tally, once again, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
That's not
no.
one.
Oh no.
Well. Allie, this is a bad time for your good luck to run out.
This is going to be another 5 drowning damage for you, Tally.
Alright. I mean,
Nice and
she's
close,
so
this section.
okay hit point wise, but I mean,
Alright. Anyone else want to try something? So, Floof, you are ridiculously close. We are not in initiative order, so you can do whatever you want at any point. Floof, if you...
What is Donut?
Huh?
I was gonna ask, what is Donut's situation?
Donut, you are, attached to the rope, which was originally just barely out of reach of Tally, but is now about, even further away. The water...
Can I grab Sammy?
You may. The water level is
Okay,
rising, by the way. Tide is rushing in.
Is that a strength, or can I just grab him?
I want to be nice to you guys and say, no, you can just grab him. Because I don't trust Dice Parser right now.
Donut is going to reach out and grab Sammy and say, let's not get ahead of ourselves, huh? I don't think this is gonna go too well.
Mm-hmm. Sammy, do you have anything you'd like to say in response to that?
Sammy just kind of like is staring kind of blankly at Tally and is just like, I don't know if I can save her. I I don't know if I can save her, don't it?
Okay, can Donut put Sammy's hands like on the rope that Donut is attached to, so that it's not just it's Sammy holding onto the rope and not Donut holding onto Sammy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So Sammy can hold on to the rope now.
Yeah, he's holding on, but he's freaking out.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Like there's
Oh,
no color, by the
boy.
way. There's no color. He's full on panicking, but there's no color at all.
Donut's a very dark purple.
Where are you at, Floof?
Is swimming towards Tally.
Floof, I'd say that you've actually made it up to Tally. You can grab her if you want. However, I will need you both to make contesting acrobatics versus athletics. Because Tally is flailing rapidly and is not aware of what she's doing. Floof, you're trying to grab her.
No whammy, no
good
whammy.
luck. Oh boy.
Oh!
Jeez.
Tally, in your desperation to stay afloat, you whack Floof in the face. And you are propelled even further away.
Oh my gosh.
Look, I can't believe this. The thing she's good at is killing her. I can't believe this.
Alright.
I can't believe this.
I love you guys so much. I do. I really do.
Like anything Tally can grab onto? Like, is there like a wall at this point?
You would need to roll perception at disadvantage just so you are aware, because you are in a blind panic. You are drowning.
Yeah.
In initiative order?
We are not in
We're not in initiative.
Okay,
Oh, boy.
let me double check something.
Oh yeah,
quick.
no. Yeah, no, Tally doesn't see anything. I don't even need to do disadvantage.
Okay, so I cast
Isn't it
Prayer of
blind?
Healing on Tally.
Okay, what does that do?
Ooh.
It gives Tally 2d8 plus 2 healing.
Okay,
So,
roll for that.
yep.
All of Sammy's healing spells are touch based.
Oh no.
Wait, no, he does have healing word.
This is the first time Floof has ever used a healing spell.
It was the first time for everything. And with that touching moment, Tally, I need you.
Good news, Tally's back to full HP.
And with that wonderful
Bad
news,
news,
I
think she's still drowning.
I was gonna say I need you to once again roll for Constitution. Oh, Constitution saving throw.
Oh, great.
Oh, please. Please, for the love of everything. 9. Oh! Sally, please!
Tell you what, actually no, you know what? You know what?
Roll.
I'm gonna do something very specific because this is something very interesting to me. Tally is being swept away too quickly. She is moving away too fast. The water is too strong. The rest of you know there's no way you could possibly catch up to her without dooming the rest of you. The only thing you can do is hope that wherever the water is going to lead her, it's going to be somewhere you can catch her. Are you willing to let her go?
Oh boy.
Sammy's not.
Can Donut try and pull something out of their hammer space?
Can I ask what you're gonna pull out first? Gonna try to anyway?
Donut wants to pull out some oil.
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 Like oil or colored dye.
Okay. Roll for hammer space.
Okay.
See where you're going there.
Donut is going to reach into their hammer space, and they're gonna pull out, I'm gonna say it's a flask of very brightly colored, it looks like oil, it reacts like oil, but it constantly changes colors. And Donut is going to pop the lid off of this container. Donut is going to huck it as far as they can towards Tally.
Okay.
Trying to do. Oh, okay.
Do I have to roll anything for that, or can I just do that?
For the sake of making sure everyone's okay, I'm going to say you can just do it.
Right.
Okay, good.
So what I figure happens is the container is going to very quickly empty, and all of the water around Tally is going to change color. And wherever Tally goes, we are going to have a colored trail to follow.
But it's dark. The sun is setting.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's oil.
Oh. Oh no.
It's just...
Oh. Oh no.
Oh no.
Fire, huh? It's gonna be fire.
Alright, so Tally, I love you. You are swept away by the waves. Out of the cave. And off the island completely.
Great. Fantastic.
You're still alive. You are just barely managing to catch enough air between each of your frantic thrashings about that you managed to stay alive. And the rest of you, as far as you know, Tally has just drowned. You did not see her leave.
Oh.
Tally, you are out in the ocean and you feel a weight around your middle. Like somebody has grabbed you. And you are hoisted out of the water.
Oh, that's actually good. Never mind, that's actually good.
And now we will go back to Donut, Sammy, and Floof. You just witnessed a 12-year-old die. How are you feeling?
Oh. Oh.
No. Not again.
Not again?
He's lost people. Sammy's lost people, y'all.
Donut
Well, at least you've got the treasure. Which, by the way,
shell shocked.
By the way, you should probably get that back to Dread Captain Tabby.
Donut is a very, very, very dark red, and Donut is going to look at Sammy and say, "Get climbing. We gotta go."
And for the sake of the story, I'm going to say we fade out just for a little bit, and it's just these harrowing, desperate glances of all of you trying your best to carry the treasure, sullen looks on your faces as you mourn the child who you've only known for like less than a day, and still knowing you have a task in the end. You have to take that treasure chest back, or else you might just join her. The sun has officially set by the time you make it back to where the ship has been docked. All other pirates have actually made it back empty-handed, and by the looks on their faces, they've received a thorough chewing out from the captain for it. But he sees the three of you rise and walk towards him on the beach. And he goes, "Ah, there we go. Someone who didn't disappoint me." I gotta get back into his voice. Hold on. Yeah, tell me. Where was it? Where was it hitting?
is gonna look at the captain, and Donut is going to say, Donut's going to gnash their teeth, and Donut is going to press their hat and sort of like shift slightly as if they're rolling their shoulders, and they're going to say, Captain, I do not believe you want to be talking to us right now. And Donut would like to roll intimidation.
All right. Do so.
Ooh.
21. Captain Tabby sees this, and for a split second he is afraid, and I'm going to have him roll intimidation as well. Because you don't talk to the captain like that. Fuck.
Yeah, no.
He tries to like his ears like go back, and he's got like he's trying to put on a brave face, but like this is legitimately. What happened to the shorter one?
Sammy kind of just looks up, and there's still no color, and he's just like, she drowned. She's gone. All for this.
And at this, Captain Tabby actually stops. Because he may be a greedy pirate at the end of the day, but he still cares about his crew. He takes his hat off his head, puts it over his heart, and he goes, aye, she's a brave one, that one. I'll miss her dearly. The rest of the crew follows suit. Puts the hat back on his head, and it is any joy or excitement he might have had in the moment of finally popping open the treasure chest is overtaken by this grief. But then he stops. He goes to open up the treasure chest. He has his paws on the lid. He goes to unlatch it. And once again he stops and he says, "You said she drowned, didn't she?"
We didn't see her come up. She got swept away.
Or maybe one of you pushed her.
I never. I would die before I let any of my friends.
Friends, you say? Friends.
That many ways I can kill a man, but drowning is one I will never, ever do.
Friends, you say? I trusted the lot of you.
Friends.
I trusted the lot of you, and what are you doing? Plotting behind me backs. You're getting ready to storm off without me. I bet you were planning a mutiny while you were all away.
What?
Oh, I talked to the rest of the crew. You have not been who you say you are. Even you, Floof. And he looks at you, and he looks at Floof, and he's like actually sad, and he's got a look in his face like, how could you? I trusted you. My first mate. We grew up together. And this is how you repay me. Captain Tabby sighs, cracks his knuckles, and gestures to the rest of the crew. Now get away from this treasure and the rest of my crew before I run you through with my dagger.
Fine. I never wanted the treasure anyway.
Good.
We just brought a.
Then have a wonderful job.
You should have it.
Then have a wonderful time living on this godforsaken island by yourselves. Some other pirates pick up the treasure chest and they cart it away. You three have just been marooned. And with that dramatic scene as they walk away, I'm going to go back to Tally for a second. Hey, Tally?
Hmm.
You were picked up. You were saved. And you are now on another ship. And you are face to face with what looks to be a very tall naval captain. Not a pirate captain. Her clothing is far too neat and pressed for that. She is human, and she speaks to you quietly. You there, child? What happened to you?
Uh, 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 um, dead?
I'm talking to a ghost?
Don't know. I
No.
There was a cave, and then there was water, and then there was an island, and then there was a boat, and then it's just
This captain, who you've not gotten the name of, by the way, she stops, she pauses, her heart seems to melt for a split second, and she takes Tally into her arms. By the way, Tally, you are wrapped up in a very warm blanket. And she just kind of holds you close. Because this lady is very tall. Very tall. She goes, "What were you doing out here all the way, child?" What?
oh, that's a long story, and I'm very confused by it still. There was a pirate crew, and there was a boat, and there was looking for treasure, and
She stops.
Sally's like,
She stops once you mentioned pirate crew. She goes, "The dread pirate Tabby?"
yeah, I think
He
so.
enlisted a child. And you see like her flare up in rage, and she's like, and it seems as though this island is, well, first of all, she's not too far away from the island to begin with. Like, you weren't swept out very far before you were found, but she's on the other end of the island from where the pirate captain is. And she goes, "I'm going to wring that stupid cat's neck once and for all. Stay here, child." And she stands up. She goes some yell. She bellows some commands, and the much larger, much nicer ship goes off around the island. They're off to find the bad guy. It is now back to the three of you who've just been marooned. How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
Floof's urge to set something on fire is slowly rising.
Does Donut still have that do they still have the map of where it led them to the cave?
Yes. Yes, you do. It is very soggy, though. It
Uh,
is covered in water. It is no longer legible.
they know where they came from.
Mm-hmm.
Donut is looking back the way they came from and just is still this really, really, really dark red. And they have stepped away from the others, and it is very clear that Donut is thinking about going back.
To the cave?
Yeah, Donut wants to see if any, like, Donut thinks that at the very least they would want to see if Tally could be recovered.
Sammy's just kind of as soon as like the pirates left, his knees have kind of just they hit the sand, and kind of collapses into himself, and he has there are 7 markings on his face, one for each color of the rainbow, and he's currently pressing his hands into these teardrop shaped markings and is just wondering why anyone would want to have emotions if they hurt this much. Because he's failed again.
Before you get a chance to fully delve into that question, you hear a loud cannon booming. And then you hear another one, but from the other direction. And the pirate ship, which had taken off without you, sails back around. And they're being pursued by another ship. Would you care to investigate further?
Yes.
Yes.
Roll perception.
30-20.
Okay, so Sammy and Floof, you realize that this ship, well, it's definitely not a pirate ship that's chasing the other one. It is definitely a lot fancier. You cannot see who is on the ship, but you hear lots of shouts and crying, both of joy and of sadness. And the pirate ship itself is hit rather hard by a cannonball that, unfortunately, all of you can tell without very high perception regardless, all of you can tell is going to sink the ship. Everyone on board the pirate ship begins to jump ship and swim rapidly towards the shore. And the other ship, the much larger one, makes motions to begin docking. I will give you all...
Floof perks up just the tiniest bit because of course, explosions.
There are explosions going on, lots and lots of explosions. After a brief moment, if you guys would like to prepare for anything at all, this is the boss battle, by the way, I am letting you know. Dread Pirate Tabby and his crew makes it to the shore, and they are pursued shortly by a very tall human woman who has Tally with her. Alongside her, many sailors. Tally, you would be happy right now. You would be ecstatic because you are alive. But you are tied up. Tally, even if you didn't mean to, you were a pirate. And you were caught by someone whose sole job... Hold on. Oh, I just got news. I'm going to pause the recording real quick while Obby gets their shit together.
Yes.
Alright, we're back to it. Alright, sorry about that. Technical difficulties. Tally, regardless of if you meant it or not, you were still, committing acts of piracy. And the naval captain there, her job is to hunt pirates. So you are now her prisoner.
Oh, great.
So there is a
12-year-old child
there
has been taken prisoner.
There is a sort of a three-way camera angle of Captain Tabby, who is, despite his rage, despite his anger, is still mourning and is still angry about, still upset about everything that has happened. You've got the vindictive, slightly satisfied smile on the naval captain's face, as she knows that today is going to end with either more pirates dead or in chains. And she doesn't mind which one. And then, of course, there's Donut, Floof, and Sammy, who, first of all, you just saw that your friend is actually alive, and then you just saw that your friend is being held prisoner, and then the pirate captain who marooned you because he thought that you killed his friend is back. And now, with that, I will ask everyone to roll initiative.
I don't think we have enough time to unpack all that.
You
Jesus.
don't. You don't.
I do have to say that, like, as soon as Sammy saw Tally, he turned yellow, and then he, like, basically saw everybody coming, and the Tally was tied up, and he is on the verge of raging.
Donut is now a very,
Boy.
very dark green.
Green? What does
Yeah.
green mean?
Green means not mean! I'm kidding, no. Haha, funny joke.
It means time to get mean.
It's time to get mean.
Can't believe everyone got to see two of Donut's forbidden colors
Wow.
in one game. In the very first game.
The very first game we've already seen forbidden.
The forbidden colors.
Sammy's already had a breakdown. The second breakdown of me playing him out of 3 times.
To be fair, I'm going to
Can't believe
let you guys in on a secret. Floof has faced his greatest fear.
Floof
He
is
does
valid.
not. He does not want to drown.
Floof, you amazing chicken.
Hey,
Callie has gained a new fear of water.
hey,
So
audio,
that's something.
audio, I'm gonna,
Yeah.
heads or tails, just real quick.
Give me tails.
Alright, so you're gonna go after. So it looks like the
Okay.
initiative order is going to be... Tabby, Tally... Oh, by the way, would anyone like to know who the fuck this person is? The other person?
Sure.
Just
Tell us
Please?
the sweet deets.
Well, for those, if you guys remember the story regarding how you knew the Dread Pirate Tabby,
Mm-hmm.
this is his
Yeah.
arch nemesis, Captain Jane Finch.
Oh boy.
I have to have a question. Who is the protagonist of these childhood stories that we vaguely remember?
That's something that I don't know.
Okay.
I think they're both like back characters. Like they're just like there in the back.
Okay.
Captain Jane Finch, or just Finch if you're short on time. Alright, so that is our initiative order. Unfortunately, I cannot pin it, so definitely keep an eye on that. And make sure I don't forget any of you.
Yep.
Okie
I'm
dokie.
writing it down.
Thank you very much. You know, Captain Tabby's had a hell of a day. A very bad day. Very, very, very bad day. He's gonna start raging. He's now raging.
Oh, Obby, you're breaking up.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
More technical difficulties.
More technical difficulties.
Come on, we've already lost Tally once. Don't do this to
No,
us.
not again. I'm gonna be honest, I
Hello?
didn't actually...
Hello?
Hello?
You're back.
Hello? Hello?
Hello? Is it better?
Yes.
Sorry. The technical difficulties, they're coming.
Alright. Well,
Hello?
hello, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Sorry, it just got quiet for a little bit, so I got nervous.
Valid.
Okay, so,
Contemplative silence.
what Captain Tabby is going to do is that he is going to pull out his great big scimitar, and he is... No, sorry, no, he's going to take out his crossbow. And he's going to aim it at Captain Finch. Check something out for Captain Finch real quick. Oof. I forget, if it meets the armor class, does that mean that it hits anyway?
Yeah.
Okay.
If it meets it, it hits.
Alright, well, it definitely does hit, then. Okay, let me roll for damage for her. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Lots of clicking noises. Rolled an 8, okay. Alright, and then that is the end of Captain Tabby's turn, because he doesn't have anything else that he really wants to do. Tally, you are tied up. It will take you an action to untie yourself.
Possibly do sleight of hand to sneakily untie myself, or at least attempt to.
That will still take an entire action, but yes, you may.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm taking my entire action to sneakily untie myself.
Alright. So that's the end of your turn. It is now Finch's turn.
So, wow.
Do you have anything you'd like to maybe, I don't know, mention that you're thinking about at the moment? How's Tally doing? Having a very bad day, right?
Having a day. Tally's having quite a day. You know,
It's been a day. It has definitely been a day.
she's considering doing something she doesn't normally consider doing.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I'm excited
But
to see
we'll
what
come
that
to
is.
that. We'll come to that on. We'll come to her turn.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so it looks like... Captain Jane Finch is going to pull out her rapier and... Hold on. Looking at something. Looking at something real quick. What was I gonna do again? Oh yeah, I remember now. Right, okay. So she's just going to raise her rapier above her head and she's gonna shout, "I've had enough of you and your games!" Fuck, that's not her voice. It's not her voice, it's not her voice! I've had enough of
Voice
you.
actor, what you doing?
I've had enough of you and your games, Captain Tabby. That's it. Today you die by my sword. And she charges at him. And she's going to attempt to hit him. This comes the fun part for you guys. Here's the thing. If... They're both going to exclusively aim at each other. If Matt loses the fight... Sorry, if Tabby loses the fight, then you guys are going to get arrested and put on trial for piracy by Captain Finch. If Captain Finch loses, then, well, maybe you'll earn some favor. I don't know. He's still kind of mad at you, though. So, take that how you will.
But if both of them lose, then we win.
There is no possibility where they both lose. One of them will come out of this on the upper end. I'm
Can
sorry.
we steal a
I know
boat?
who Taft's gonna help.
Okay, hold on. And then that's +4 because she's not actually that good at the fighting. Oh, never mind. She's very good at the fighting. Hold on, and that meets his armor class, so she is going to roll for damage.
Damage. Oh no.
Oh, that's nothing. Okay,
Oh, that's a lot.
that's nothing for him.
Oh boy.
I think Sammy's just gonna like probably wait until he sees which side Tally falls on. Like or like what everybody else because like
Okay,
he's full of mixed feelings right now.
yeah, I would be too. Okay, with that, Donut, it's your turn.
Cool. So, I'm going to have a fun
Done.
series of events that Donut is going to do. Or at least attempt. So, Donut has a spell called Magic Weapon. It's a bonus action. And with it, Donut is going to pull out one of their guns and
Done.
cast this spell at 2nd level. And it is, you touch a non-magical weapon. Until the spell ends, that weapon becomes a magic weapon with a +1 to attack rolls and damage rolls. And then Donut is going to try to shoot them both because Donut has 2 attacks. So
Okay.
Donut is going to
Oh.
yeah. So yeah. So I'm gonna roll to see if this hits. 19. Would that hit either of them?
Congrats, it hits both of them. Wait,
Cool.
hold on.
So then,
Should you roll a 19?
yeah.
Yep, you hit both of them.
Cool. So
Shoot the captains
right.
of the
My
various
brain
ships.
turned off for just a second. I had to remember how numbers work.
Oh, mood. You're
Cool.
valid.
Okay.
That's for the first attack. Do I have to re-roll the hit, or can I just shoot the other one?
Because you're doing it 2 separate attacks, right?
Yeah.
And you're aiming for 2 different people. I'd say you have to roll to attack for both of them. So who are you aiming
Alright,
at
so that
specifically?
one was for. That one's for Finch.
Okay. So Finch takes, he said, 4 damage. Okay.
Yeah, Donut's guns aren't super strong. It's not 20.
Tell it the nat 20 just rolled.
Oof.
Gun.
Okay, that's...
It's a good thing that's a barbarian. I'm gonna go ahead and just roll damage.
I can't believe this.
Way of the gun.
Yeah, 6 damage, and then that's what? It's doubled?
Yep. So that looks like he has taken 12 damage.
That's fine, though, because Donut's still mad at the captain.
And then he took earlier... Hold on. I need to remember something that I did. So how much damage did you give to Captain Finch?
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
How much damage did you give to Captain Finch?
4.
Okay, so that's 4 alongside the... I'm doing math in my head. I hate doing math. Okay. And then, looking at this correctly, then he took 7 damage plus the 12 that you gave him. Math is hard. I don't like doing math.
Valid.
Oh, mood. D&D is a wonderful game, except for the math.
Just like rolling the pretty dice sets, you know?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Clicky clacky.
All right. So is that all
Click,
of your
clack.
turn for today?
I mean, if you'll let me do another bonus action, I'm pretty sure Donut probably has something else they can do.
Okay.
You already did a bonus action for the
Yeah, I was
magic
gonna
weapon, though,
say.
right?
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Donut's probably done.
Okay, Donut's done.
Yeah, Donut's done.
That means it
Yeah.
is now. Floof, how you feeling? What you want to do?
Chaos Bird, go!
Yeah. Floof isn't entirely sure who he wants to burn at this point, because on one hand, he could take out the symbol of law and order, which would be good. But if he does that, he'll be at the whims of the captain, which is bad. So he's going to summon his spiritual weapon and start a bonfire in front of him, and just hold his action for that.
Like in front of him?
In front of Floof.
Okay.
He's got a bonfire set up in front of him, and he's got his spiritual weapon at the ready.
All right then, and that's your turn.
Yes.
Then it's on to Sammy.
Actually, like, I know I said I was going to hold off, but Sammy is going to, basically run in and try and grab Tally to get her out of the way of the fight.
I'm trying to think if
I mean, Tally's got a plan at the moment, so she's probably gonna wriggle out of your grip as soon as you try.
Okay, I mean, if you'd like to, that'll be if... Yeah, you can attempt it.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna let you roll a plain old D20 for it.
Okay.
Because it's a mixture of things.
Nope.
You get partially there and you trip on a rock and you land flat on your face.
Yep.
Oopsie daisy.
It's the story of Sammy's life right now.
Which is terrible,
Aw, man.
because unfortunately, both you and Donut have taken the two captains' attentions off of each other and onto you two.
Hey.
Captain Tabby is kind of mad about the fact that he got hit by, somebody, and so he's going to turn to, Donut. He's gonna be like, why'd you have to go and break my heart like that, lad? And he's going to take his great axe, and he is going to try and hit you with it. Does a 19 hit?
Hits.
Okay, allow me to roll for damage. Oh, and I get a bonus damage because he's raging.
Cool.
No.
Ooh, 15 damage. Oh, he is
I
mad.
don't like that.
Yeah, that's Donut's down to less than half their health, I'm gonna be honest.
Oof. Oh, you made him mad.
Who has...
And also because he is a barbarian, he gets to attack twice.
That's fine. This is fine.
Great.
At this point.
This is fine.
Okay.
Them.
I am so sorry.
That's comforting. That's comforting.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, I'm
I am
gonna
so
say.
sorry.
This is fine. This is fine. Oh,
You know what?
boy.
You know what?
Uh,
No. Hold on. Can a barbarian attack two different people in the same round? In the same like movement?
I mean,
They
Donut
can.
shot 2 people.
I think they can.
Okay,
Yeah.
well then turns out
Yeah.
he's not. That one isn't for you, Donut, because I love you and I don't want you to die. It is for Finch. And either way, it still hits her. So let's see how bad. Oh, she gets 11 hit points.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh.
Hey, is it Tally's turn? No, is it Tally's turn?
It is, in fact, Tally's turn.
Hey, Noah,
Yes.
I know you're aware of this. Tally has a very special talent.
Oh, yeah.
Tally has a very special talent.
Oh, that is very true.
Hey, wouldn't it be convenient if one of these guys forgot how to fight? Wouldn't it be convenient?
It sure would be. You're still really close to Captain Finch, so I'm gonna say it's gonna be Captain Finch you take it from.
Yeah. Alright, I don't know what the heck I'm gonna roll, but I'm gonna assume it's sleight of hand. Should I assume correctly
Yes,
that
you
sleight
can
of hand
assume
is
it's sleight of
good?
hand.
Alright. Red. 13.
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But because it was a really cool thing to try and do, and also she just got hit by 2 different people, I'm gonna let you roll again with advantage. Oh! Holy shit! That's due for advantage. You fucking do it. You fucking get it. Oh my god. You just fucking, like, I don't know what Tally does, but she just fucking yeets the talent out of Captain Finch. This lady's like, oh my god, what the fuck just happened to me?
Finch has just lost her talent of sword fighting.
She's a paladin. That's all she knows how to do.
Yeah.
Well, no, she has
casted
spell.
Nerf your character.
So what that's actually going to do, and this is actually really interesting, I think basically what that's going to end up doing is nerfing her down to level 1.
Oh
my god.
So, give me a second to
Yeah.
edit that real quick because you just knocked her down to level 1.
Ellie just cast Nerf your character.
I love Tally, but she's also terrifying.
Dude, Donut fucking adores Tally.
That is legitimate.
Like, this is me thinking as the player. Sammy has no idea what just happened.
Okay, so
But like, Sammy loves Tally.
she is
Me as
now
the player, I'm going, oh my gosh.
she is now a level 1
Tally's
paladin,
terrifying
and
beautiful.
she
Yes.
I am going to say that she keeps her hit points that she had before, which
Yeah,
already
yeah,
was
yeah,
lower
yeah,
than the
yeah.
usual amount. So she's at a good amount. She's just like, what the fuck did this kid just do to me? And with that, it is now Finch's turn. Finch, honey, I'm sorry, sweetie, you are not in a good place. Let me see here. She's still got a rapier in her hand. She's gonna take that. She's gonna try and, like... No, she can't. I lied. Oh, fuck, she doesn't have any spells anymore because she's a fucking... Holy shit, you broke her. You broke one of my goddamn bosses.
I mean...
You broke one of my bosses. How the
I guess you can say it might certainly make her miserable, huh?
I hate you so goddamn much. She is going to try and hit you,
I mean,
Tally.
she can try and take it back.
She doesn't know what the fuck this kid just did to her. She doesn't know what happened. She's like, all of a sudden, I'm level 1 now. She's going to roll to attack you, but she's going to do it at disadvantage because she doesn't know how to hold her sword anymore. Please at disadvantage. What's Tally's AC?
Hey, that doesn't hit.
All right.
It's 15.
She's fine. Tally's fine. Everything's fine.
Tally's fine.
Tally's doing just fine. Hey, Donut, how you doing at 13 HP?
Donut is torn between just saying, heck it and shooting Finch. Because Tally just obviously did something, and Donut is also torn between their own sense of self-preservation. But, you know what? Donut hasn't gotten this far in life without making some really stupid decisions. So Donut is going to take after Tally's lead, and Donut is going to try to shoot Finch again with both of their attacks.
Then roll to do so.
So,
I can't believe everyone's taking Tally's lead. The child.
The literal
You
12-year-old. Wait, is she 12 or is she 10?
You don't know.
Thanks.
Give me-
Oh yeah, I feel like that hits.
That definitely
I
hits.
feel like
that definitely hits. Roll for damage for that one first.
Yeah. Fucking rip.
6. Okay.
So that's the first attack.
Okay.
Donut's gonna shoot her again. Do I have to roll to shoot her again,
Yes.
other than damage?
Yes. Just because she's supposed to be a boss, she's not supposed to be this easy to kill. No. That one does not hit.
Donut being at 13, Donut almost dying comes back to haunt Donut. But they got her the first time, and that's what counts.
Okay. Well, Donut, that goes your turn, unless you have anything else you'd like to do.
Yes, actually, I think Donut does have something they want to do. Donut is going to cast Sanctuary on themselves.
And remind me what that does again?
You're
Sanctuary.
Donut's a paladin, right?
Yeah.
Don't you have lay on hands? Can't you heal yourself?
It's not on Donut's character sheet, so I don't know. I think it has to do with which subclass you do. Like, Donut has
all
Cure
paladins
Wounds.
have
I
lay
don't
on
know,
hands.
it's just
I think.
not
Let me look it
listed
up.
on Donut's sheet, and I don't know why.
I think it's a
Yeah,
channel
let me-
divinity you can do.
Oh my
I
god.
have.
I think
I
I'm
have
not.
the player's
I don't think I'm
handbook.
looking at it right. Yeah. I wasn't looking at half of fucking Donut's attacks. I have unintentionally nerfed Donut.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's a mood.
I can't.
Awesome. Cool. So, Donut
Don't
is
worry,
going
you're
to-
fine.
That's amazing. That's so great. That's so amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah, Donut is probably gonna use. Yeah. And Donut used lay on hands on themselves.
Why not? Let's give the poor
Yeah.
guy a break.
Thank you. Does someone know how the hell to roll for lay on hands or like?
No, for lay on hands, it just kind of happens. You're level 5,
Cool.
right?
Yeah.
So your lay on hands hit
Yeah,
point
it's
pool
you.
should be 25 points because it's 5 times 25. So you have 25 points of healing you can distribute however you'd like.
Donut's just gonna fucking pop all 25 of those. Like whenever you twist your ankle or something and you just pop like the 3 pain pills that aren't going to kill you combined and you just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donut, honey, that's not healthy.
Probably not. Almost certainly not.
Donut, that's your turn, I think.
Yeah. Donut's happy for that being their turn.
Floof, it's your turn.
Well,
You've
I'm
got
so
a raging
sorry,
bonfire
I
in
just
front of
one
you.
of your bosses.
To be fair, I let you do it. I could have just said, ha, fuck no, and then but that wouldn't have been fun. That wouldn't have been funny.
So, since someone has given Floof the benefit of a lead to follow, he's going to toss his volleyball ball of death at Captain Finch.
Okay, roll to attack.
Double check to make sure to see what the roll to hit for this is.
Oof.
Holy shit, okay. Roll
Okay.
for damage.
That was a goof. Sorry.
You're fine. Nine. Holy shit. Okay. Well, is that all you have, Floof?
Wow.
That's all I've got.
Sammy, you're up.
um. Sammy's he still is just like really upset at both of them.
Okay.
Is Tally still close to the captain? The admiral lady, I mean?
Yeah, she hasn't moved. She just has something glowing in her hands now, but you know what? She
Okay.
hasn't moved.
Yeah, Sammy's gonna get up and try and grab Tally again and get her out. That's his priority.
Roll a d20.
Save the child.
Oh my gosh, Sammy.
I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
Something's wrong with this sand because you once again fall over, this time on your ass as opposed to your face. There is sand in your unmunchable zones. Is that your turn, Sammy?
Just end the turn. Sammy's not having a good night.
Alright. Well,
Oh boy.
Captain Tabby is never one to overlook an opportunity when it looks him in the face, so he's going to attack Captain Finch like everybody else on this goddamn island. Unfortunately, he fails miserably. But he does get a second attack because he is a barbarian and he is still raging. Oh, and that one does
Holy
in fact
crap.
hit. Okay, so let's roll for damage, and he's aiming with his great axe yet again, because you know what? Why not? Nine damage. Holy shit. Holy shit, Finch. Holy shit, Finch. What is it with you guys and managing to hit the character, hitting them to the point where they're at negative hit points?
Oh.
There's no kind of kill like overkill.
There is no kind of kill like overkill. Congratulations! You just threw Captain Finch into negative 3 HP. She is, oh boy, she is gone. She's gone.
Yeah.
She's like, I came here to have a good time, and I honestly feel so attacked right now. And then she fucking died. And I know we say that death doesn't exist, but also this is an alternate universe, so fuck that. She's dead.
She's real kind too.
Oh yeah, she's
Super extra dead.
She's real kind. And with that, it is Tally's turn because we are still fighting. Hi Tally, how you doing? You just watched a woman get killed.
Tally kind of looking, she doesn't want to be here right now. She's probably gonna run away, bonus action disengage from, from Tabby, and just run over behind Sammy and just hide
Sammy
behind
will
him.
definitely like just kind of spread his arms and like don't hurt her.
Okay, and is that your turn? Is that your turn, Tally?
Yeah, it's my turn, but she definitely, like, takes a glass jar out of her hat and puts the talent she just stole into it and puts it back in the hat, so...
Oh boy, now she's got that. Alright.
She's got a dead woman's talent now!
I guess they can't get it back.
That's something.
Okay, so Donut, you
Boy.
just watched a woman get killed. How are you feeling? What are you going to do next?
Donut's seen people die before.
Ah,
Donut is not.
real kind people?
Donut also shot her twice. I mean, yeah, real dead people.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do you need therapy,
and
Donut?
Donut shot her twice with the and Donut shot her twice with the intent to kill her. So Donut is
Boy.
going to look at Tabby. Is Tabby are we still in initiative?
Yes, we are. We are still fighting.
Cool. And Tabby has taken damage.
That he has.
Um, mm, mm,
What's Donut doing?
mm. Donut, I think, is gonna use Chill Touch. You create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature to assail it with the chill of the grave. Alright, so that is a ranged spell attack. That's a d20 plus 5. Oh, no!
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alright,
Second nat 20 you've got on this guy.
roll for damage.
Donut's pecking pissed.
Yeah. All right. So on hit, the target is going to take 2d8 necrotic damage. Oh my god. Okay,
Believe
Donut's
this.
pissed. Oh my god.
And does that get doubled?
Donut's here to bring
Yeah,
out.
that gets doubled.
The jelly
Donut's
filling
out
is
here
murder.
to deliver justice.
It also has disadvantages on attack. So Tabby's going to have a big ass necrotic hand on him, and he is going to have disadvantages on attack rolls against me until Donut's next turn.
Alright then.
Hmm.
Well then. Oh boy. Tabby is at. Well, definitely very low. Alright, that's the end of Donut's turn. I'm not allowing you to do anything else. Please stop. Anyway, Floof!
Oh yeah.
Floof, how you doing? Floof, please.
Well, Floof has his volleyball of death on the ship, so I think he's gonna try and wreck the ship it's on right now.
The one that's already sinking?
I thought, is Finch's ship sinking?
Nope.
Okay.
So are you also gonna set on fire the ship that could be your only way of getting off this island?
Floof, no.
I want you to answer in character.
So-
I want you to answer in character. I want you to answer as Floof would.
Okay, I'm going to roll a d20 to see if Floof is smart enough to actually consider this.
Oh no.
No.
Okay, so yeah, I think 13's high enough. This one time.
This one singular time.
It was
He has one
yeah,
brain
if it was
cell.
below 10, he was going to set it on fire.
Okay.
So I think he's going to aim the volleyball of death at the already sinking ship to make it sink faster.
Okay. And I'm just gonna let you do that because it's already.
It's a big peck you.
This guy's ship is on fire.
It's already dead! Stop! It's already
I'm just gonna let you do that too. So. I mean, roll to attack it, I guess, but
Yeah, let me.
no damage involved because that thing's already sinking.
believe this. I can't believe it.
Yeah, the ship is definitely sinking. It's definitely sinking. Hey, Sammy, the ship that you were on previously that now holds the treasure that you were all supposed to be looking for is now sinking. How are you doing? You're protecting Tally. How do you feel? What you gonna do next?
He never cared about the stupid treasure. Like he said to the captain, he just wanted to A, stay alive, B, have his new friends stay alive, and hey, look, Tally's alive. He's still kind of reeling from that, and I kind of want him to hold his turn and like only kind of react if the captain's going to attack him and therefore Tally, because I don't think he would move to attack. He's in protect and react mode.
I love Sammy.
I do love Sammy.
I love Sammy. I love
Sammy needs
so
to be
much.
protected.
Yes.
Okay.
Tally, you mentioned before that Sammy would kill for Tally. Well, Tally would kill for Sammy.
Okay, so here's the thing. Captain Tabby is still alive.
Yep.
He's just watched his ship sink. His crew members, well, I don't know where they went. I think they all scattered because they were like, what the fuck? These people who he doesn't know if they still want to kill him or not. He's not sure. He doesn't like the concept of thinking about it. Because he is a worn Toonkind, he is going to cast Expeditious Retreat. And he is going to yeet himself towards the other ship. Hold on, let me see if I can actually roll this right.
How far is that distance?
Well, he has... Hold on. Where did it go? I had the information. Well, his speed is already at 40 feet per movement, and he can also dash.
He also has a giant skeletal hand attached to him.
That is true. Okay, you know what? Maybe he won't then. He's just gonna, like, okay. Gonna roll for hammer space instead. This is what he's gonna do. He pulls out, and it pains him so much to do this. He lies on the ground, and he pulls out a white flag, and he holds it up, and he's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And that's it. That is his turn. You are all now technically out of initiative.
Sammy's just... Oh,
Hold
Nick,
on.
Mike.
Can't believe Obby fucking died. Again.
F.
F
Oh
in.
no, they killed Tally again.
Oh no, not again.
Again.
Okay. Hello. Sorry.
Hello.
Okay, you're back.
We're back.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay,
We can hear you.
Okay. Good.
How are you doing? So, yeah, initiative's over. This guy's like straight up like, okay, this has been a long day. He's held up.
Sammy just kind of turns.
Go ahead.
Sammy just kind of turns around and like hugs Tally because he thought Tally was dead. He thought that he failed another person, and he just holds onto her like, and like it just, oh my gosh, Tally's safe. Tally's safe. He didn't actually
Like
fail to
doesn't
save
know
another person
how
again.
to process hug. How to process hug? Tally doesn't know. Tally doesn't get many hugs.
Oh my god, I want to give her a hug right now.
But you know, eventually she does. You know, she's gonna return that hug because you know what? This feels nice. She's had a weird day and it's been really freaky. And you know what? It's good. The hug is good.
Poor touch starved baby.
So yeah, that's what Sammy's doing. Sammy's just hugging Tally until Tally basically has enough and squirms out of his arms. He's not letting go.
Oh, Tally's not gonna have enough for a while.
All right, Donut, Floof, how are y'all doing? How are y'all reacting to this?
Floof is probably going to join in on the group hug over there,
Donut?
if that's okay. I mean,
And Donut roll hammer. Donut wants to roll hammer space really quick.
Go ahead. Oh,
my
you
God.
failed. All right, roll for
Great.
fumble.
No, it's even great because
Gosh.
Donut has a special list of fucking fumble
I've
space.
seen the list.
Okay,
I've
my
seen
God.
the
roll
list.
it.
I'm
Roll
This is
d20.
amazing.
Roll it. I want to
This
see.
is
Please be
amazing.
the gun. Please be the gun covered in
Oh my
spaghetti.
God.
Please.
It's a fucking. Donut pulls out a bright orange Noof gun with no ammo in it. It is a plastic knockoff Nerf gun.
Oh my god.
beautiful.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Donut is going to look at this, and Donut is going to chuck it at Tabby, and then Donut's gonna look at it. Donut's going to say, "Oh, peck it," and then chuck it at Tabby, and just go hug Tally and the rest of them.
Aw.
All right.
Mhm.
All right. So all of you are enveloped in this warm, very cozy, very much needed hug. It's like a general, oh my god, you guys are like having such a good time. And then, all at once, you're hit with another wave of exhaustion. You just can't keep your eyes open anymore.
Oh.
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 You,
Oh no.
Oh.
you
No.
all fall asleep on one another. And when you open your eyes again, you are where you started. The first place you fell asleep in.
Aw.
Are we all in our separate spots?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ah,
Aw.
However,
I think Sammy
however,
burst into tears.
there are some things that stay with you. Tally, you still have that talent you stole. Donut, you still have
Yeah.
that piece of a map, and it is still working, as well as that cowboy hat. It's no longer
Pirate
like
hat.
free hat.
Oh, is it a cowboy hat now?
No, it's a pirate hat. I just
Is it a
misspoke.
cowboy hat or a
It's
pirate
a pirate
hat?
hat. I just misspoke. I apologize
Cool.
deeply. Floof,
Sea cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Floof, your hair is slightly damp like you were dipped in the ocean. And Sammy,
Still got the blow dart.
you still got the blow dart.
Whoa.
And that's it. Congratulations. You have
Wild.
finished the
Oh my
rated
gosh.
R.
Donut is
That was a
immediately.
trip.
That
Donut
was
is
excellent.
immediately going to start
wild.
writing down whatever they can. Like I know at least Tally introduced them. They introduced themselves to Tally. There was that. So Donut knows Tally's name.
Sammy did
And-
introduce himself. For once.
Yeah. So Donut is definitely like scrambling for a notebook to try and write down just everything.
Sammy needs to find these guys because like he like even though he like has a sign that it actually happened, he feels like he just got people ripped away from him.
Mm-hmm. So, would any of you like to
He's
do?
not okay.
Would any of you like to do a post-credit scene, or is that it for you today?
I mean, I don't know
Tally.
where Donut is. Go ahead.
I think Tally, wherever Tally is just laying down on the ground, like T-posing, and just, what the heck happened? What was that?
Well, and
Needless to say, she has acquired a fear of water.
sorry about
Let's tell her how
traumatizing
to
your
swim.
character. All right, so I am going to stop the recording now.
alright.
If you guys have any parting thoughts you'd like to say, thank you so much for listening to this. This was literally terrifying the entire time.
This was great.
How...
It was
This
amazing.
really fun.
You did so good.
All right, everybody say
I
bye.
legit
Fabulous.
Bye.